Audience Drafts on Tap. I'm Evan. This is Waleed. And Waleed, you're currently doing a mock? Okay, so you're going to be doing two mocks. That's hilarious. I wish, I have a dream one year when gambling online is finally legalized in Washington of doing like a charity five mocks at once. Whoops. All right, let's start trawling. When you can, take your time. It doesn't start for 19 minutes. Let's get into intentional grounding in Yahoo. Yeah, and I'll put out the word to everybody. It's fine. You have 19. You have 19 minutes, so it's chill. I don't know. I just go to Google bar and I hit mock and I just click it. Oh yeah, I can't do the app. It makes me anxious. Yeah, it makes me super. I think. I think. I'd love to be wrong. I think if you mock in two mocks with the same Yahoo account, it boots you from the earlier one. At least I've tried to do. I've tried to do two, and it acted all stupid. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let me just double check. Testing. We don't have audio. That's weird because I had levels earlier. Okay, well, I'll fix this. This is why I do a 19-minute draft thing. Uh, Properties. Nice. Testing. Testing. We don't have audio, and I don't know why because I tested this earlier and we had audio. So let me And I'm looking in the. What's going on? Audio input. Oh, let me test this out. Testing. Oh, do you? Oh, you need to know. Oh, how about I cut that? Maybe there's too much going on for you right now, computer. Hmm. What is going on? Neither the desktop audio. Hmm. Neither your. This is two different sources that aren't working. That doesn't make sense. Let me open up the global settings. Everything seems totally fine. Okay, here. This shouldn't be.
Okay, hold on. So I got to go to the salary mock drafts. Let's go to the overview for mock drafts here. And which room am I going into here?
The one with people, intentional grounding.
Okay. Drafts. Mock drafts. This thing is so annoying.
Wow.
Intentional grounding. Oh, I see it. Cool. And we even have some people here. I'll go here in the middle. Dalton Schultz. Yeah, I don't know why it starts glitching out halfway through, but Yahoo needs to do something about that. Have you announced it in the Discord since it starts in 13 minutes? Okay. I'm going to hit up Tony.
Testing this now. What's going on with my computer? Nope, still not coming up on the screen. Let me try bringing back the desktop audio, I guess.
Ooh, I like that I had Dak and Dalton Schultz. I just got excited.
Nice.
Yeah. I love a quarterback tight end stack. Those are my favorites. Like, especially if you have a lower tier tight end, because it just feels better.
Ah. Oh, I'm frustrated. Okay. Let me just try a second source. Okay. My source is wrong. Things are working. Say
Wait, what the
something.
fuck? Marquise Brown Wentz? When did Marquise Brown? God damn it! It didn't even show me that Marquise Brown was nominated. This is why I hate the fucking app. That's such horseshit. Like, it's annoying that you can have like, because I'm sure some people just go down their list or like just go with top rankings, but I have specific players I am targeting, and if I don't know that guy got nominated, I'm fucked.
Okay. We had audio the whole time.
Oh, good. These fucking assholes.
Right.
I'm so
What?
fucking mad at this.
Don't use the app. I can't use the app. It stresses me out so bad.
I'm using the app for this stupid. I was at work. I had to use the app. But like seriously, I'm saving money for one guy and he goes for $1. Marquise Brown is not going for $1 anywhere.
Let me just pull this up for people. Yeah, that happens a lot on the app too. With everyone using the app, everyone probably
Yeah.
responsible for me getting J.K. Dobbins for $5 last time.
I seriously like I want to yell like I wish there was a way to like actually let Yahoo know what they suck at. Well, let's see. Maybe I'll get DeAndre Hopkins for $1. That'll make up for it. Oh no, these guys are not on the app, obviously. Or maybe they are, because I'm about to get him for $3 in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I got DeAndre Hopkins for $3. I'm less mad about losing Marquise Brown now.
Nice.
Yeah.
In case
I mean,
anyone's confused, while he's doing a draft, and we're also starting a draft.
I'm double
It's a good
dipping.
time.
2 drafts, 1 Twitch.
Good luck to you.
Yeah. All right, we just got 4 more spots to fill.
Nice. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. Oh, I'm in the wrong screen. All right, these people. Oh, Fatty from the Discord is here, and Sir from the Discord. What's up, Amachek? What's up, Fatty? I don't know. I don't think any of the other people know us.
No, I don't think so too. Which will make the data better, I think, because
You
there's a little bit of
definitely-
a hive mind mentality when it's all football absurdity, guys.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. But it does mean that we have to hope that there's no bots.
You know what? I'll go $2 for Drake
Okay.
London.
Okay, this guy right here, on the guy on top of the 10th slot in a 14-team league with nobody in it, this person sucks.
Wait, what?
If you go to the lobbies and you'll see.
Or the lobby of where's the lobbies?
Which shows all the lobbies for salary cap.
Okay. Well, how do I do that?
I don't know if you can. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll just describe it to you. There's our lobby where it has 10 out of 12 people, and then right above it, there's one person, one human sitting in a 14-team empty mock room, and I'm like, just come down and fill our mock. What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Do you have a clue? Do you want to play with 14 robots? Because that's what you can have happen.
Oh, I'm so fucking mad right now. Ooh, I'll get Ramondre for 3 if I can.
What are your deals so far? What are your picks that you've gotten that you liked?
I don't know. I just got Drake London for a couple bucks.
Oh, Jeff Crisco is at the Scott Fishbowl live draft.
Oh, hell yeah. I just got Ramondre Stevenson for 5. I got $14 left. I'm wondering if I'm whatever. At this point, I'm just trying to wrap this stupid thing up.
He picked Tom Brady at 8. This must be super flex.
What the hell just happened?
Justin Sherbert went 2nd overall in Jeff Crisco's Fishbowl. We've got a lot of stuff going on today. Also,
yeah, I just got kicked out of my draft.
All
right. Oh, thank God this guy went for his. This guy is about to have. He's going to have $37 left. I didn't even know what this guy was doing. He's got the worst draft I've seen. This is going to be a weird draft. There's going to be 2 guys with a lot of money left over.
I think so. I've been trying to get inside the mentality that must lead to that happening. I think people just go in and they only bid on values, and then I think something broke in their brain where they can't bid more than the listed amount, and then they just end up with way too much money in the end.
Oh yeah,
and
100% is what's happening.
Well, you believe in something, but get a guy you want. The other day, a guy had $200. And I had 50, and I didn't have a quarterback, and Lamar Jackson went, and he bid me up to 20, and then passes. And I'm like, clearly you want Lamar Jackson. Just get him. Who cares how much? It's halfway through the draft, you have $200. And we're full.
Oh, yeah. All right. Just got Ronald Jones for $2. My team's filling up. I got 4 spots left. I've got hold on. 4 spots left with $12. And one of them is a kicker. Hold on. Have I got too many running backs?
Never.
Because I do like to balance that out a little bit.
Oh, do you mean you have the maximum?
No, just too many running backs in my roster. No, I got the exact amount of running backs I want, I think. How badly do I want Gabe Davis? I'll just go $8 here. If someone wants him. Yeah, this guy's got $60. I'll just make him spend his money on that. I don't care that much. Oh, he's going to get Elijah Moore for me, too, I bet. Oh, well.
And it's also aggravating because then they snipe, like they're doing for you, they snipe all the usual bench fillers.
I don't really mind as long as I got the top tier guys that I got. I have a lot of dart throws, so I'm not too worried about that.
What are your anchor players?
My anchor players are so let's see. My first 5 picks were T. Higgins, Mike Williams, David Montgomery, Saquon Barkley, Najee Harris. Oh, I got Dak and Dalton Schultz. So my starting core is solid. Then my bench here is going to be Hopkins, Drake London, Ramondre Stevenson, and Ronald Jones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your audio.
What the hell just happened? Oh, this stupid thing did it again.
Your audio
Elijah
has not cut out
$1
yet.
And I didn't even see he was nominated. I hate this stupid app.
Yeah. God. Your audio is not cut out. It usually cuts out. Are you doing something different?
Nope.
Okay. Well, cool.
I'm just I always yell.
No, but
Right,
usually,
so I gotta find.
usually every few minutes your audio will cut out, and sometimes it cuts out when you have when you're doing a bit, and it makes me sad for you.
Oh shit! There's a guy. Never mind. I forgot that I love this guy. Yeah, there's still a bunch of guys that I like that I have, like that are sleepers for me. So I'm not really too worried about it. I'm annoyed I didn't get the guy I really want, but whatever.
Oh, this is not okay. So, in case you missed it, Waleed is currently doing a draft on the Yahoo app, and he's going to join our mock, or he's in our mock, which is filled. Uh,
Yeah.
and the Yahoo app is infinitely frustrating.
Yeah.
It really is.
I'll say the guy who had $60 ain't fucking around. He's just spending his money on the guys he wants. Like he had $67, now he's going to be down to like $33. So
Ooh.
He's just outbidding everyone who can possibly like get a guy.
Whom? Whom are the guys he wants?
Apparently he wanted Gabe Davis and he wanted James Cook. So
James Cook.
yeah, let's see what his team looks like. Ooh. Do I want to spend $1 on Michael Carter? I feel like I need receivers more.
How many backs do you even have?
I have 5 running backs and 4 receivers. Okay. So, and I only have 2 bench spots left, but I kind of want to grab Justin Fields, but I don't need to because I have Dak. So you know what? I'm just going to go for Michael Carter here. Why the fuck not? Oh, you stupid bastard! It made me bid on Pat Fryermuth instead. This stupid fucking app.
Well, he's not going to make it through the next 2 hours, man.
Oh my god, it's so stupid.
What do we got here?
Whatever.
Almost launching. I've got my 12-team all-human auction data list here. We only did 3 mocks in here so far, though. Oh, well, he's going to add his, and then we'll have 4, and hopefully this one will be viable, and then we'll have 5. But
it'll be kind of viable. It'll also be kind of garbage, so who knows?
I'll take it.
It'll probably give me like the best grade too, even though I didn't draft 4 kickers. How does a guy who drafts 4 kickers get a higher grade than me? I was bitching about that at work all week.
The guy who outbid me who let me take Lamar Jackson, made $200, somehow ended up the best draft, and I'm like, you have no players. I suspect that Yahoo, after getting lots of complaints about their bots, just tweak the algorithm. Instead of fixing the bots, tweak their grading algorithm so the bots get higher grades now. Because I've been noticing bots get way higher grades than before.
Yeah. That wouldn't surprise me at all. I would find that hilarious if that was their solution. These guys are saying that, like, these bots suck. Well, we're just going to give the bots higher grade. Just gaslighting everyone. Yeah. Oh, that's amazing.
Okay, we're launching the room here. This is a big reveal. Who's going to show up and who's going to bot?
Yeah, hopefully everyone shows up.
Well, we have 4 of us, And we need 10, so we just need 6 of the remaining 8 people to show. And it's Saturday, so people don't get too stuck at work and forget about it.
Dude, I hate this thing so much. So much.
Jeff just got Jalen Hurts in the second round of the Scott Fishbowl Superflex draft. That's really good.
I'm kind of surprised that Jalen Hurts didn't go before Tom Brady.
Jeff picked Tom Brady over Jalen Hurts. I don't know what the scoring is.
To be fair, I would also pick Tom Brady over Jalen Hurts.
And there's always weird scoring wrinkles in Scott Fishbowl that somehow shake things up a little.
Yeah, I'll give Curtis credit here. I want to look at his team. I keep meaning to, and I don't. Yeah, I'll give Curtis credit here. I want to look at his team. I keep meaning to, and I don't.
Test.
Yeah.
One final audio test.
I'm starting to hear. So this guy's team is basically Brady, Waddle, Deontay Johnson, Javonte Williams, DeAndre Swift, Dallas Goedert, Cordero Patterson, Buffalo's defense, Dan Carlson, Gabe Davis, Chris Godwin, James Cook, Tyler Lockett. He's got a decent team, honestly. I think he was targeting a lot of the same guys I was. Oh, get an edge with Yahoo Fantasy Plus. You can't even get your app to work. Why would I do that?
Okay, we need one more person to show up. We've got 9.
Really? I show... oh, yeah, we do got 9.
We got a minute left.
Dom, Carson, and Garrett.
And they can still...
Sometimes it shows it that way, but they're still there, even though it shows that they're not there.
True. And
we
it
got
could
Tua.
We could get viable data with 9 if a lot of times when the bots win, there was a human that bid 1 less. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not an invalid number.
Yeah. All right, I'm about to get to Chargers defense, I think. Yeah, basically, as long as I get Marquez, Valdez-Scantling, Rondell Moore, or Michael Gallup, I'm going to feel pretty good about myself here. We still got the 3 people who weren't here.
One just showed up.
Nice. And it looks like the draft is starting in 3, 2, 1.
All right, what do I want to do? Do I want to feed the bot to Sean Watson? Do I want to take some stuff out of the pool? Let's just do this. Let's go the old-fashioned route. And there the bot starts to ruin things. Thank you, bot.
I mean, I don't know that $73 for Jonathan Taylor is ruining things.
Maybe.
No, I mean, like, for real, I've seen that. So. This draft was going so well, too, because my favorite thing is when the players I want don't get nominated. All the guys go. I will destroy a draft if that's what happens.
His AAV is 71, so yeah, I guess that's not too bad.
Yeah, but Rashad Penny going for 17 kind of destroys that.
I've seen Rashad Penny go to humans for stupid, dumb amounts, actually. It's been very sobering. Here, let me get up. So I've seen him go for 15 to a human.
How do I mute the sound on this stupid draft?
I don't know. Because
here we go. Draft sounds off. Yeah, I don't need to hear that. It's all trash.
I'm muting mine as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a viable bid because I bid 56 of the bot, bidding 58.
Yeah, honestly, like, I'm pretty sure everyone was there because even, like, the bot was kind of doing, like, it wasn't jump bidding, like, insane amounts. It was doing $1 more.
That jump from 1 to 73, though.
I mean, but for Jonathan Taylor, I don't necessarily hate it.
Do I want to bid 61? No.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna...
20 $22. Has that happened?
That's a good question. Let me look that up. No. $10, $13, and $10. $13 is the high. The AAV is 11.
Let's see what he's going for in this one here. Did Sanders go early? Sanders went for 21 in his live one, so also not terrible. God damn it. Getting Justin Fields for $1, you son of a bitch.
22 for Breece Hall is within the range.
Yep.
And this bot's very run out of money soon. Somebody nominate like Cooper Kupp. Like I'm sitting here trying to bid as soon as it's nominated in case that somehow makes the bot not glitch and bid. But the bot will raise it to $1 million before I can even like hit the button.
Yeah. DJ Moore, the bot really loves Baker Mayfield there.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, DJ Moore became viable to me now that Sam Darnold's not throwing him the football.
Agreed.
Because I've been kind of fading that.
Yeah, he's the first one where I think I'm going to go back and delete some old mocks because I don't think the data is relevant anymore because of him.
All right, you know what? I'm just fucking leaving this thing because it's stressing me out.
6 nominees, the bots have won 5 of them.
It's my turn to nominate a player. Hey, guys, have you met my boy Derrick Henry? Bots, I think you'll like him. $36. This is a reasonable bots.
There it is.
There's our idiot bots. $56 for Derrick Henry seems really cheap, honestly.
It's not bad, and it's nice now. This bot will have no money to do stupid stuff. Yuri. Well, Sir's from the Discord, so they're cool.
Sir's from the Discord?
Yeah, it's somebody named Amachek.
Named what?
Amachek. That's their handle in the Discord.
Okay, cool.
But they're new. I like them.
My job has been done. Oh, all right. I got to charge this because I got my poker game tonight. I need a phone for that. Where are you? There we go.
I feel like I can bid up Cooper Kupp, so I'm going to.
You probably can, but like also, like I don't know how I feel about Cooper Kupp. Like I love Cooper Kupp. I think he's going to be a receiver 1. Like him at his price.
There's absolutely no reason to have a top 6 wide receiver this year in terms of economics of
yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like Cooper Kupp, you remember Cooper Kupp was my guy last year, and it makes me sad that he still went to other teams in some places because as high as I was on him, there were people who were even higher on him than I was, which tells me those guys were really smart. Because if you paid attention to Matt Stafford at all, you knew that like that is exactly the kind of player that he does. Like Marvin Jones Jr. did so well with Stafford, and Cooper Kupp and Marvin Jones Jr. have a similar game.
I did not, but I'm trying to get on the bandwagon this year. All right.
Yeah. Were you on the Robert Woods bandwagon?
If I had to pick gun to my head, yes. But I was
just
like,
I never understood Robert Woods' love. Robert Woods is a nice high floor guy, but he was never on that level to me.
Can you tell me a bot got that? Bot did not get that. Okay. Alvin Kamara's going to a bot for sure.
All right.
Okay, well, I'll bid 27 for Alvin Kamara, whatever. There, thank you, bot.
Oh, nice. I was about to put up Kamara, too. I've decided I want 0 shares of him.
Yeah, same. I can't put myself in a position where I'm rooting for justice to not be served.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I think that's what changed me. Like, when you said that, I'm like, you're right. Like, I need to hear audio of that dude calling, like, Kamara the N-word to be, like, okay with it. Where I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, you had that coming. But I don't think it happened. So, yeah, and actually, I think Kamara is probably a really nice early bid because someone will spend too much money on him.
Yeah, especially because we don't know what it is. Don't give me the
Yeah,
mystery. I don't want to pay $30 for a mystery bag.
yeah.
I don't want to pay $12 for Tony Pollard.
I am so sad that McCaffrey's going for so much money early. I mean, if he hadn't been so good for 2 years, there's no way that happens.
I was expressing disappointment that people weren't letting the bots get these guys to drain the bot's money, but I'm realizing now someone bidding one more than the bot actually makes that data piece viable.
Yeah.
So never mind. Oh, it's my turn to do a thing with a guy.
Yeah.
Let's nominate the glorified gadget player known as Debo Samuel.
Ooh. Yeah. Well, that bot's definitely screwing up because I don't think Debo's I don't think Debo's going for that much. Maybe like $10 less I've seen. What's the Debo Samuel data?
Uh, Average is 39, high is 41.
There, I think I just got highest four, so it's not terrible.
It's
This is terrible though.
the Josh Allen, even going to humans for something weird drives me nuts. He went to an actual human for
Yeah,
$38 the other day, and it's like you're going to get a a top quarterback you love for like $15 or less. It's going to happen.
yeah,
Just chill on the Josh Allenness of it all. I will bid $4 on Justin. Thank you, bot.
yeah. You gonna go 38? Oh,
Sure.
really?
Oh,
I
where
don't know
is?
that I mean, if there's a receiver who definitely deserves like being the highest bid, just Justin Jefferson's first years in this league make me feel like he's just such a good high floor, high ceiling guy. Like he just feels like the safest wide receiver in the draft class. But I will always have a soft spot for Justin Jefferson because I remember in the podcast when I was subbing in and we had to pick our rookie wide receivers most likely to break out. I pointed out that everyone acts like Justin Jefferson was only good because he had Jamar Chase on the other side of him in college, and Justin Jefferson should have been one of the top receivers in that class, which he kind of was. But like he was one of my favorites, and
This is still going on.
I like guys who prove me right. So I will
55 for
always
Justin
be a Justin
Jefferson.
Jefferson stan. I don't.
55.
I like. I will. I will. While I won't spend it, I don't hate it.
It's cup one for 57, so we're $1 away from it. I hate it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but I would never spend $50. I don't know that I'll spend $40 on a receiver. I'm like I know I'm good at scouting receivers, so why would I spend money?
There are so many
Oh, you
wide
son
receiver.
of a bitch! I
Nah,
hate when Allen Robinson goes early.
there are so many wide receiver twos that have had a situational change, like
Yeah.
a scheme improvement, like with Cortland Sutton or
Yeah.
Russell Gage, or or a quarterback upgrade, like
Yeah.
Hollywood Brown going to play with his quarterback sweetheart from college, Kyler Murray. That there's
I don't
there's
know that he has a quarterback upgrade so much as he has an offensive upgrade.
okay. Okay,
Because
I'm
Lamar
not gonna split
Jackson's
hairs on that.
legit.
That's true. That there's at least 10 of them, and so I'm saying just like get four
It,
of those, and then one or two of the rookie wide receivers, and you probably have a much better chance on hitting on a
yeah.
wide receiver one, and you'll pay $10 to $20 less for all of them than you
Yeah.
will for a top six wide receiver.
Well, that was a discussion we were having in a Discord that I liked too. We were talking about like loading up on a bunch of those like tier two guys at bargains because one of them will probably hit. The more shares you have, the more likely you are to hit big.
Yeah, And if you don't
And I
hit,
mean, that's
you still have two top 24 wide receivers, four top 24 wide receivers to play matchups with. You'll be fine. Why is Mark Andrews on my screen?
I don't think I'd ever vocalized it in that way. Why is Mark Andrews on your screen?
Yeah.
I don't see anyone on the screen. Oh. I see Devin Singletary on my screen for $17. This guy does. I think this bot does not believe in James Cook. That's what I just heard. Right, James Cook went to Buffalo. Am I remembering that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. This should put both bots below ridiculous territory.
Okay. See how much money Leonard Fournette's going to go for. Because I really hate Leonard Fournette. That's what I wanted to see. Really? Are you on the Leonard Fournette bandwagon? Because he can't max out here.
I'm in Leonard Fournette for $31 bandwagon.
Okay. Really? I do not like him at all this year. I'm fading Tampa Bay because I'm going to say I'm counting out touchdown Tom is what it is. There's a certain point where I just don't buy it. The coaching change, things feel weird over there. And I kind of just don't want to touch it.
Don't count him out.
Yeah, I kind of think that Tom Brady's he's not going out with a bang. He's going to go out with a whimper this year.
And Sir gets on the board with a fairly priced Leonard Fournette.
Let's just try to. Oh,
Jeff
good God. I hit 25, and I'm like, why does it say 46? And I'm like, oh, because these guys love Ja'Marr Chase. Got it. Yeah. Ja'Marr Chase is one of my favorite mid-first round picks in a standard, like in a just normal snake draft. Because I like having because I'm not high on the top tier running backs this year, so I like the value of just getting a Ja'Marr Chase or a Justin Jefferson in that first round, and then getting my next three running backs, and I just feel like I'll roll people in snake this year.
Yeah, Jeff in the Scott Fishbowl waited until round 3 to draft a running back, and he got Aaron Jones.
That's not bad, but also because it's super flex, he was getting. I feel like a lot of quarterbacks were going top. Yeah. I mean, Superflex, if you're not taking quarterbacks in your top 2 picks, I feel like you're doing something wrong.
All right, what's going on now? 54 Ja'Marr Chase is very middle of the road.
It's probably a good price. Like, if you want to spend that on a receiver, which I don't. Frankly,
back to
I feel like I feel like I can get T. Higgins for half of that. Maybe not half of that, because Higgins is going for a decent amount. Gibson for 25. I don't know.
I have a feeling.
So far, this draft is going the way I want it to. My guys are not getting nominated.
I've been trying to shake up my strategy, but I don't know. It feels. I did.
You don't need to reinvent it. You don't need to reinvent the wheel.
Right.
Put the guys who are to get the most money off the board early, and that you don't want. And then when you have more money, hopefully no one nominates your guys, and you can just load up on players you want. That's all I do. I'll refine it a little bit. You son of a bitch, Stan. See, I always know the first running back I go for, I'm not going to get. Because he's going to go for more than I'm willing to spend on him.
I'm out.
Oh. Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tom's not, though. I have so many shares of DeAndre Swift in these mocks. I want to just try at least getting a different running back. All of my mocks are Swift and
Aaron I'm pretty Jones. Much trying to spend about 110 on my first 2 running backs. If I get Swift for 50, that's honestly good value. I feel like that's right where he's going. He can have Swift.
48, yeah. This is AAP.
Yeah. A little bit more than what I want to spend, but I like that way that running game is kind of being built. But I don't know. I'm not as high on Swift this year as last year because I think the injury concerns are there. I'm so sad that Kyle Pitts has been getting nominated late in a lot of my mocks, and I can get him at a decent price.
Yeah, he's got a huge range on him.
Yeah. It's all about when he's nominated when people have money. But I feel like Kyle Pitts' price once the preseason happens is going to go up because he's going to look like a monster in the preseason. Like year 2 tight ends, and like look at his numbers last year for a rookie. They were outstanding.
First rookie to top 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't it cute? The bot's bidding.
At that point, I don't care for 30. I'm undervaluing Kelsey too. He probably is worth the $40 he should go for. But I don't know. I'll find a guy I want, and I'm not that worried about it.
Travis Kelce has finished as a top 2 tight end every year since Javonte Williams was a sophomore in high school.
Yeah, that's true. I was hoping you wouldn't notice while you were talking. I did the sneak bit on him. Yeah, I'll trade that instead of a running back. I'll take Kelsey and get value later. Okay, now I'm out at 40 because I can.
Yeah. All right, it's my turn. How about this person?
That's who I was going to nominate next. The lesser cook. The way people are talking.
The Dalvinist of the Cooks.
I do not understand the James Cook hype train at all. I swear it's only because his brother is Dalvin.
He looks good too, but he's done.
No, I know.
He doesn't have the size.
Good, but he's not. Huh?
He doesn't have the size.
And that's what it is. Like where I'm like, I don't know. Does he have the frame to bulk up? Is the other thing. I don't feel like he does.
I'm gonna check. Let's see. They said, Sir said Wolves got caught pushing up the price. I think that was in regards to Leonard Fournette.
Let's see. Who does Sir have? Was it that or Kelsey? Might have been Kelsey.
No, they posted this 5 minutes ago.
Oh, I don't know.
And they got Fournette and Chase back to back, so there's no really way to forensic this.
Yeah, that's why I don't price enforce. I don't really. If I want a guy, it's fine. I don't mind if I get him for a few bucks more. But if I'm not really interested, if someone gets him cheap, I don't like him anyway. So.
Yeah. Agreed.
All right. Gonna cook for 56. How is this? So there's only 4 of us with all of our money left.
And 3 of them are football observers. So.
Yep.
Mandrews.
Oh.
Jamar Chase. They clarified Jamar Chase. They got caught pushing up the price on to 54.
Yeah. Are you going to let Andrews go?
No.
I was going to say. I mean, if you're going to get caught pushing up the price on a player, Jamar Chase is the guy to do it.
Yeah.
Because even if he spent too much, it's still, I mean, he's got to be the favorite for the best receiver this year.
He's got the best offense. Well, maybe Diggs.
No.
I will take a $32 Mark Andrews.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of Mark Andrews. I feel like last year was more of an anomaly than anything.
They lost Hollywood Brown, though.
Yeah.
I watched all of Mark Andrews last year, everything. Yeah. And the dude's just figured it out. Him and Lamar just have figured it out.
Well, I could be wrong about that. I liked Mark Andrews a lot last year, too. But I liked Hockenson more, so obviously I was wrong on that. No, actually, I didn't. I liked Andrews at first. Then I did some digging on some of his advanced metrics. I like got down on him, which sometimes makes me think if I look at stats too much, it'll cloud my brain.
Right.
And
You gotta factor in a heavy that dog in him factor.
yeah,
Ah,
there's no advanced
nominating.
metrics for that dog.
There's another guy that went too early that I like, Melvin Gordon.
Yeah. Yeah, Melvin Gordon was solid for his like ADP last year too.
And
Like he
that
had production.
that offense is going to take a leap forward.
That offense is also all about running the football. So $10 for Melvin Gordon is probably going to be a solid value. But I do have guys I like more. And I'm more about getting my blue chip players. I don't mind letting a guy that I was looking at later go, even if I think the price is reasonable, because I want that money for when my DeAndre Swifts come up.
I'm always scared to sit around with money for too long because I know I'm going to save money in the back half of the draft, and so I want to spend that savings now. When I can spend it.
I don't care because I have certain guys. Like all I care about is putting my money on very specific guys that I have like already queued up. Like I'm going to spend money. I'm going to get a couple of them at least, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm either going to if I spend too little, it's only going to help me in the back half. Make sure I get every instead of having to like pick and choose. I'm just going to nominate for 15 here because I'll take Joe Mixon for 15, but someone's going to bid him up in that over that. Yep. I was going to say maybe I should have gone 20 because there we go, Dom.
Thank you, Dom.
You know what? I like Dom.
Yeah.
He's in our Discord or no? Dom feels like he should be in our Discord. Let's see. What does his team look like?
He got
DeAndre Swift. He definitely should be in our Discord.
That might have been an effective use of a jump bid.
100%.
Let me see here. What's Mixon going for?
Because I remember that fight.
Mixon's lowest is 51. So I'll give it up there. I was wrong. You can effectively jump bid. Wow.
Yeah.
Because the sticker shock that everyone just sat there with, I don't think he would have gone for 48 if we had back and forth it. Yeah. Buffalo went for $3. Wow, that's amazing. People stopped going.
And now he's got a good running back core too. Look at that, and starting right off at 55 for McCaffrey. I'm telling you right now, I'm looking at 2. I'm like 59 is a little bit more than I probably would spend on McCaffrey, but I'll tell you what, I'll take it because if he's healthy, I'll win my league. That'll end up being a discount. If he's not, I will be hurting.
And now you're on the board.
Am I? No, I'm not.
No, sorry. It's a term for duplicate bridge. You have a player.
Yeah. I might have the player. Honestly, that's got to be some of the cheapest that he's gone for.
Let's see here. He's gone.
Oh, that jump bid didn't work.
He's gone. Yes, that is the cheapest he's gone for in 4 auctions.
Yeah.
By a buck or two, but still.
All right. You know what? I'm going to let Najee go because I don't need 2 high-end RB1s. Like, I wouldn't mind it, but I don't know, man. This price is too cheap, though. Oh, my God. I'm agonizing. At 55, it's too much. I just spent 59 on a player.
56.
And there's still a few guys that I really like left, so 56 for Najee's a steal, I think.
He's got between 53 and 60. So it's all right. I'm worried because we're getting down to the bottom tier of top-end running backs, and Garrett, who has 186, and Fatty have no running backs and all their money. So I'm worried there's going to be a big inflation fight there as we get to the Javonte Williams, and then the last one I have in that tier is Aaron Jones.
Yeah, no, that's fair. It's a reasonable thing. I'm worried about. I don't. Huh. You know what? Fuck it. I think.
Although 56 for Najee makes me want to have spent 60 on CMC.
Yep. I'm going back and forth on Kittle. You know, $18 for Kittle is still a really good price. I mean, because to me, he's the number 2 tight end this year. So, yeah, fuck it. I'll take it. I mean, it's not what I planned on doing. This draft is already going a lot weirder than I thought it would. But I don't necessarily hate it because I think Kittle's the number 2 tight end against Kelsey, and I think he might be the number 1 tight end. This is so weird. This is not how my drafts have been going.
How so?
I mean, I don't spend that much money on a tight end. I spend like $10 usually. Yeah. Wait, who's the last running back you said on your queue? Aaron Jones?
Yeah.
Interesting. He's not in that tier for me.
No.
But I think I'm wrong. I just feel like Green Bay is going to regress this year.
They're going to regress to being a rushing team.
I mean, they've been a rushing team. That's not. I don't know. I don't trust it. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I'll let him go. There's still guys I like that have value. Honestly, this is the first year in a while that I don't really give a shit about loading up on like top end running backs, and I'm willing to just bargain shop because I like the middle better.
There's a lot of boring, and I mean that in a good way, running backs out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I find it funny, and I didn't realize I did it, but I do kind of switch my strategy to because my strategies are always based on projected rankings, and then I'm like, if I disagree with them, I just kind of adjust to see where I can like exploit it. And this year, I'm a lot more interested in getting top end wide receivers than I am top end running backs.
Cam Akers
for $28 is way too much. Sorry, I don't trust him at all. I'm so sad about that Achilles, but I can't invest in a guy who's coming off of an Achilles. Not like $30. I mean, come on.
Fatty says, "Why would you make a jump like that?" I think referring to Dom's $43 Saquon Barkley. Yeah, Dom's the jumper. Dom is the jumper.
But that's but that's also he's getting his guys. Outside of Joe Mixon, Dom's very similar to like my evaluations. So I find him to be brilliant. And Garrett still hasn't spent any money. Is Garrett going to be the guy who ends up with like $90 left?
Yes.
And a bunch of mid-tier scrubs?
Garrett left their desktop on and is just not paying attention.
Yeah.
What the heck? Why is Leonard Fournette still on the list? Okay, now the two people with $200 had a little bidding war here. Stan jumps in the middle of it, catches a stray bullet.
I do love me some CeeDee Lamb this year, though. I'll say that. Ooh, this is interesting. And really? God, what do you got, Stan? I'm kind of curious. I want to see what your team looks like that you're putting this much on a wide receiver. Eckler and Cook. I mean, CeeDee Lamb would be a solid wide receiver one to pair with that. I dig it, but I don't want to put all. I don't. Ooh. Like, I have no problem with Fatty putting $40 on a wide receiver. I like Stan. It's too much money for how your budget's gone. Because like at that price, he needs to be like the best wide receiver for your team to like have as much success. Where these guys, they're going to get value at running back later, so they can have that top stud wide receiver at that money. They'll be fine. Although at this point, wow. I don't know. The other thing that like worries me with CeeDee Lamb is I feel like that Mike McCarthy offense is going to regress this year. Mike McCarthy has a history of offensive regression the longer he's playing. But also, someone's got to get some of those vacated targets from
Amari Cooper.
Ooh, I should have him in my queue because I'm not taking any Cleveland players anyway, so maybe I can get a bot to spend some money on him. Fatty has a lot of faith in get Jared Goff. I respect that. So now Garrett's just got what he's got. So let's see. I have the... All right, I like it. Budget-wise, I have the fourth most money.
Irv Smith
Jr. Hey, if Irv Smith Jr. is your guy, I love it. Like, if that's a tight end you plan on having, why the fuck not?
Yahoo's desktop is now giving me...
Holy shit.
Oh, there we go.
I should nominate, like, Matthew Stafford just because I feel like Jeff is definitely going for that. Oh, he's on auto draft now. That makes more sense. But he spent all his money, so who cares?
Irv Smith
Damn,
Jr.
his only running back... He's got $15 left. His only running back is Alvin Kamara.
Irv Smith Jr. is the 22nd ranked tight end.
I mean,
wait, who? Jeff?
To be fair, I don't care about those rankings because it's about where you think they'll go, and I'm sure he'll be better than 22nd. But also, like that Minnesota offense, I don't trust it. Let's see. Yeah. I would have taken him at a discount because I think Mike Evans was starting to go at a discount. What's Mike Evans been going for?
No, I'm not falling for that.
No, I'm not bidding on him. Yeah, once you're done, like once we're done, you can look it up. All right. I already told you I'm fading the Bucks, but I would have taken him for $15.
35 and 44.
Ooh, Dom left. He got his guys. He doesn't care. He's been going for what? 33, 34?
35 to 44. Is that what I said? 35 to 44.
Oh, wow. Okay. So this is still like a discount. He went for a lot less in my draft. But he also didn't get nominated until very, very late. So who's nominating? Okay, let's see.
I think Mike Evans is going to go for 40. It's just going to be the slowest creep up there.
I don't know that he will. Oh, maybe he will. I mean, I feel like Garrett wants Mike Evans or is willing to settle.
If I had $200 and Mike Evans was going for under 40, I'm getting him.
Yeah. It is my turn to nominate a player. Good. This is going to get some money off the board, and I don't really want him, so.
Cool.
Get your guy, Evan.
Okay. I forgot who I had.
I don't know, but I feel like you still want Aaron Jones. You got to let Aaron Jones go for $6.
No,
Come on, man.
Let Aaron Jones go for $16.
It looked like he was about to. There we go. That's better. I just want $35 off the board, which is what it should be.
Okay. There you
Okay.
go. Your wish is my
No, I
command.
was about. I thought he was going down from 23. I'm like, that's not happening. Like, I would have taken Aaron Jones at that price and not looked back. Because what has Aaron Jones been going for? 40, 45? Or 35?
38 to 55. Huh. Who got Aaron Jones for 36?
For 36 here.
That's Jay got a good deal there. I kind of feel like I
Yeah.
dropped the ball. Oh well, that'll give me an opportunity.
I'm surprised too. He was the last. I like from how you said it. I think you did too because you said he was the last in your tier and he was going for a discount.
Yeah.
Like last in your tier, if you go for more, I get letting him go. But if they're going for less, I feel like you have to go for that.
Yeah. That was a mistake. Oh well.
Oh. I just want you to know that I'm disappointed in you.
I feel it. That's good. Bad practices make me better on game day.
Yep, that's why we do it. No Allen Iversons in this Twitch. Maybe I should have gone for the $48 jump bid on this one.
Okay, this is what I was talking about. The last in the tier.
Oh, he was the last in your tier?
Yeah. I've not seen him go for more than 50, and he went for 56 here.
Yeah.
I still think 56 is a fair price. I don't have the money.
It was too much for me. And I think I could have pulled it off, but all right, Zeke's up here. Good. Ooh, this is going to be a good next nomination. People are way too high on Mr. Connor. I should have went with Connor on that last one instead of Aaron Jones.
15 rushing touchdowns.
Huh?
15 rushing touchdowns, Connor.
I will say I've listened to you guys talk about the regression, but looking at how that backfield shaped up and how he doesn't really have a lot of competition in a usage standpoint, like from the second half, I actually think James Conner
Dang it.
is actually maybe being appropriately, is what I will say, for what he'll probably produce. But I also, when I do this, I don't always go for appropriate value because I don't think he's going to be a high-end RB1. I'll spend the money on a high-end RB1. Low-end RB1s at their value, I don't want them. I'd rather get the high-end, like the guys who are going at a discount in the RB2 class. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What I just said?
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention because Jerry's trying to trick me with jump bids. Like I don't have a giant spreadsheet of everybody's bid open.
Yeah. Yeah, no, well, I'm saying, like, for the high, pay a little bit over the guys that, like, I have 5 or 6 guys that I just love. I'll spend more than what it's going for.
Yeah.
For what I think their production will be.
Of course.
Comparatively speaking, like a guy like James Conner, who I actually think is probably going for what he should be going for, but I don't think he can. But I don't have the ability to produce extra value. So I'll just wait for a guy who's going a little bit lower, who I think can outproduce what his value is. God damn it! I almost got there. I wasn't really paying attention, but Etienne for 15 is a little bit too low. So that was a solid pickup. That makes up for the dropping the ball on Aaron Jones.
Yeah, and Mike Evans too. No, Aaron Jones, you're right.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't drop the ball on Mike Evans. Mike Evans sucks. He does not suck. I actually think Mike Evans is a fantastic football player who I love. Interesting. Waddle for 12. Is that about right? That's about where he's been going, I feel.
Yeah, let's see. 19 to 29.
Honestly, more and more, I want very little. I don't want anything to do with Miami's offense.
I'm completely fading Miami, and not because I think that they don't have a chance, but just I think that their floor is too high.
There's too many mouths to feed there, and I don't know who's going to be the guy there. Like I think I kind of feel like it's going to be Waddle. At the same time, I don't know. Like you're hearing all these mixed things about Tua, but they kind of feel like bullshit to me. Like, I don't know why. It seems like everyone hates Tua, and I don't see it. Why would you put Justin Fields this early?
You make me mad.
It's not going to make me mad.
Okay, I failed. Failing a lot today.
No, I mean, like, honestly, I haven't been getting Justin Fields in a lot of these mocks. Like, because I'm going to get a top tier quarterback later, so I don't care, and I don't need the second quarterback. Oh, Dallas Cowboys defense. Can you think of a more likely candidate for defensive regression than the Dallas Cowboys? Because
Look
I
at their
can't.
projected versus their 2021 total. They have them going down by over 33%.
That sounds about right. But like, because the turnovers they had just aren't sustainable.
They had that streak where that dude kept catching interception touchdowns too.
Yeah. No, and this is as a guy who spent a lot of time with Lovie Smith's Tampa 2, when those defenses were like their greatest, the next year they never lived up to that defensive expectation because turnovers aren't sustainable.
Yeah, agreed.
No, I'm more interested in like sack and pressure totals.
Although Dallas
I think that's a better indicator of how good a defense will be.
Dallas only went for $1 though.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
That's a decent bet.
That's what they're worth.
Yeah.
But I'd rather have spent I was almost went $4 and just grabbed that Buffalo defense that was nominated. Because didn't someone already nominate Buffalo?
Yep. Went for $3.
Because I forgot. I keep forgetting they got Von Miller, and that defense might just be disgusting.
Buffalo?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. No, yeah, they got Von Miller, and that defense was already pretty damn good. Like there's a reason Buffalo's the favorite to win the Super Bowl this year, I think.
Amachek says great value, Evan.
What was that?
Amachek says great value, Evan. I assume he's talking about Travis Etienne.
Oh.
There we go. Jump up on Thiggins.
$22 for Higgins? Really? That's a discount. What's he been going for? Higgins has to be going for more than that. I've been seeing him going for 30.
25 to 29.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a discount on your spreadsheet, but I've been seeing him go into 30s. So now T. Higgins, like that's going to be a low end wide receiver 1 for $22.
Probably.
Yeah. No, I'm very happy with that. Yeah, this is definitely a draft that's going weird for me, but I don't hate it.
Another thing that's weird is besides that Justin Fields nomination, there's only been one quarterback nominated.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm queuing up Josh Allen.
Josh Allen is the only one that's been nominated.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, he went for 30 already.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who I'm going to nominate next? Someone's going to be stupid about Jalen.
Oh, I guess Derek Carr just got nominated. Oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I assume that's why you were saying that.
Oh, yeah, huh. See how Jeff's doing in the fishbowl.
Yeah.
Jeff says Gogurt in the 6th. Who's Gogurt?
Goddard? Dallas Goddard?
Oh, maybe that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Michael Pittman Jr.
I was going to say, I was like, I for a second, I was like, am I going to get Pittman for cheap? Is anyone paying attention? And then, like, Dom Lewis' jump bid.
Another
$21?
Another unnecessary jump bid by Dom there.
That's fine. I can dig it. Do I go Connor or Hurts? Who's going to get the most money off the board? I think at this point it's going to be Connor.
So what I do when I determine that is I go and I see I go to draft results, positions drafted grid, and I go, okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people who still don't have 2 running backs.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you here. I'll take him for 11. But I'll take him for 13. That's way too low for him. Yeah, 15's my max. If I get Connor for 15, I wasn't expecting to do that, but that's a discount. Yeah, Jay's realized it.
It's a discount, but there's other guys I would pay more for, especially because I already have my 3 starters.
15 is like where I cut off there. I don't have my starters yet, though. I would have been fine with James Conner as my RB2. But also, I want money off the board. There we go. This is starting to become more reasonable. Where people are like, wait a minute, he's going too cheap. 24-25 is where I'm not okay with. You know what? We're going to Amari Cooper next. Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown. Let's see. Man, this team does not look like one of my teams.
Let me look at your team.
I just got Kittle, McCaffrey, and T. Higgins. It's a good-looking team, but it doesn't look like my normal makeup.
And you have what, the second biggest bankroll remaining? Yeah.
Yep. No, but I feel good because there's a lot of guys left that I like. So this is only going to help me.
Was David Montgomery injured last year?
A little bit.
Okay.
Also, David Montgomery, I think his biggest problem was Matt Nagy.
Fair. There are some deals being had right now.
Jesus Christ. How do I get David Montgomery for $19?
Yeah.
That's just stupid. That's like he's the way David Montgomery has always been, like, by all advanced metrics, he breaks more tackles after contact than just about anyone. But their run offense was just so terrible, and they're going to that Shanahan style wide zone offense. Like, he can catch the ball. This offense is custom made. David Montgomery, I think, is going to be one of the biggest steals. And I know everyone's worried about the Bears' offensive line, which they should be, but I feel like people are overreacting to their offensive line. Like, I keep hearing they lost their 2 best offensive linemen. James Daniels was not a good offensive lineman. Just because he was one of their best ones doesn't mean he was good. And
That's
I think
$9 less than he's gone for minimum.
Oh, I know. Yeah, no, right now, this is
RB2 Steel City. This is crazy.
Yeah. I feel like I'm crushing it right now with the value I got on Higgins and with I'll take
that bottle bid up.
I do. 15. I get a lot of DFS and
Oh, I was just yelling at you. That bot will bid up to 15. So if you went to 14 there, if you wanted to milk him.
Oh no, I'm not trying to milk him.
Okay.
I'll take Damian Harris for $15 as my RB3. I mean, I did a lot of DFS last year, and Damian Harris was money. Like, with Mac Jones, they're a run-first offense, and Damian Harris is their lead back. I'll take the lead back on a running-first offense every time. Like, my running back core is honestly way cheaper than I thought it was going to be. This is... I mean, I'm just loving that. Here's my problem. God... You know what? Let's do the jump at 15 here. Because as much as I don't like Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown is still A.J. Brown, but I'll let him go for 16. I don't love him that much. And I have other receivers I'm higher on.
A.J. Brown.
Scheme matters to me.
The problem with Jalen Hurts is that I've watched him play football.
It always makes me happy when things get changed. At SA, the gambling thread, there was something where people were talking about units for gambling, and I don't know. I just said my unit wins more than it loses, and that became the thread title. So I'm always happy when one of my lines is recognized for the comedic gold I always believe it is.
Yeah, stealing that from SA seems to be really popular.
What?
Changing the titles of chat rooms in the Discord.
It's, of course, it should be, because like that's really smart to even of the dog. What is the thread called? A dog debate or
dog and him debate?
Dog and him debate is such a good thing.
And then the mods made a thing. Did you see the mod?
No.
The moderator made a thing where you just hit hashtag dogging him, and then you put the
Oh,
guys, and it puts a poll out automatically. Who's got the more dogging him? And it lists the guys.
oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love that. God, Amari Cooper going for $8 is still too cheap, but I'm going to stick to my guns and not take any Cleveland players because not necessarily totally out of a moral standpoint because Amari Cooper can't help that Cleveland Browns are run by shit. Just I think they're going to be a shit show this year. I don't want any shares of the Browns.
I'm tired of not getting these deals.
Yeah. That's fine. There's so many guys that are going to be just fantastic deals here. I am very happy with how my team looks. So I want to let's go through some of these real quick. What is Garrett's got $152 left. And all he has is Mike Evans.
Yes.
Oh my God. I there's always that guy and I just don't understand
always that guy.
Like, who are you saving your money for? There's no one that's worth like $20 or $30 left. Maybe there's a couple of guys, but
nope.
Oh, you know who's going to get some money off the board, I bet? Darren Waller. I already got my tight end, so that's what I should start doing.
Q.
Huh?
He is last in the tier.
Yeah. So I'll look at that for my next nomination. Yeah, there's some fucking great value left here.
It's kind of driving me nuts. I want in on it.
Yeah. I mean, you've gotten some good value. Because let's see. Let's look at your team here. We got Keenan Allen, Najee Harris, Ezekiel Elliott for 28. I think is a solid value. Mark Andrews and Travis Etienne.
It's a good
I'm
core
sad you
for
took
having
Najee
50
from
bucks.
me, but I don't mind either.
It is a good core for having $50 left, but I need to get one of these guys.
I feel a lot better about you getting Najee with the deals I got on Damian Harris and David Montgomery.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. And Eli Mitchell, I don't know if he's going for too much or too little here. Based on his production last year, yeah. And I don't know that I don't know that he's not still the lead back.
They have him projected for over 1,550 total yards, which is insane to me for a Shanahan.
Which means they don't understand how that offense runs.
Did Shanahan get fired or something? Like, he's still there, right?
They distribute the ball. Yeah, he's going to give it to other people.
I don't get it.
Yeah. But $23 for Eli Mitchell is solid. Oh, Chris Carson, come on. Yeah, good. Make the bot spend money on Chris Carson. I love it. Because that's Waller. Is it Walker? Kenneth Walker? The second? That's his job. Yeah. You know who I'm going to nominate next that I don't know? I kind of like him, but I kind of also don't like him. Yeah. It's going to be Darren Waller, but. Oh, really? You don't have any money and then you just leave? What an idiot.
He got his guys. Mike Evans.
I like that Fatty's just going to
Fatty's working it. I love it. You're my hero, Fatty.
Oh, wait. No, he's going to get stuck with Cortland Sutton for $17.
Oh, but
which
Cortland Sutton's projection is
bad.
18. Not fair. I'm reversing this. Cortland Sutton's projection was 18. Darn it, Fatty. We feel for you. Thank you for being the hero that we don't deserve.
Actually, Cortland Sutton will probably still be a bargain. I love Cortland Sutton this year.
Okay, I'm going to do it too then.
Honestly, just nominate garbage players and let him fill his roster.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. This guy's going to ruin every single deal. This
I don't think
creative
he is.
deal.
I think people are going to be like, Darren Waller's still going too cheap because Darren Waller he should be going for like 18 to 20. So it's not like it's that bad. What is it? What is his range been?
16 to 22.
Yeah, so that was reasonable. Colts for $1. Congratulations, you can have him. Man, what do you think Josh Jacobs is going to go for?
I think he's going to go for $24.
Is that what he's been going for?
No,
Or that's what the
that's what he's
projection's on?
listed at projected, and I think the
Yeah.
bot's going to just jump there.
Oh, that's too bad because he hasn't been going for 24. Hasn't he been going for like 15?
That's what I was counting on. Hold on.
Yeah.
23 to 30 actually.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. 8. Honestly, Josh Jacobs for 23 is still a great price for what he will end up doing.
Okay, so the bots are programmed. The bot's stopping $1 short, $2
Yeah.
short. Okay, good to know. I want Jacobs for 23, but
Yeah.
good to know what it's doing.
Yeah, that's a good data point to have so you can exploit bots.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm surprised it took them that long to figure out that bots shouldn't spend more than what you've projected them to do. You would think that would have already been in their system.
Yeah, what's CEH progressive for 12? So, one, oops, there we go. There we go.
I was only going to go 10 on him anyway. But I'm interested in CEH because I saw that last year he had, what was it, gallbladder surgery?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like he had weight problems because of it, which I get. So I'm like, maybe he isn't as bad because I don't understand why CEH hasn't produced, but at the same time, I can't. You know what? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, I'm an idiot. You know, is basically where I'm at. But I'll take him at a bargain because he's still in a high-powered offense, and he should be the lead back. His only competition is Ronald Jones, who, let's be honest, is Ronald Jones. All right, let him get Lamar for 18.
I just bid the maximum I could bid there because I'm like, screw it. I'm going to get
Yeah.
the bot.
It's going to piss me off, though, because he's going to get someone that I want. Like, just because he has money and he's a bot and he's an idiot.
He just did get somebody I wanted, Lamar Jackson.
You know what? That's not true. I'm not going to say because I do actually really want Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, guys in a contract year, like...
Fatty wants Hawk, I guess.
I want Hawk. The only reason I don't have Hawk is because I got Kittle.
What's so great about Hawk?
He's going to be good. Although I said that last year, too, and he was just kind of meh.
Right,
I don't know, but
I'm going to do a targeted bot
eye
assassination here.
He passes the eye test for me. Like, when I see him play, I'm like, this guy should be doing better than he is. There we go. That's what I was planning on doing. Honestly, that could still end up being a discount for DK. I understand why he's going so low because, let's be honest, Geno Smith. But his numbers didn't regress so terribly with Geno. But I'd also, like Seattle, outside of Walker, I don't know that I want any parts of that offense.
I'm not spending double digits on any wide receiver, too, because the market's going to crash. And I need that.
Yep.
I'm counting on that savings.
Yep. Carlson, a solid kicker pickup. Number 2 kicker in fantasy last year. Tied for number 2 with my baby boy, Nick Folk. Nick Folk made me so much money last year. Actually, Dan Carlson probably made me a decent amount of money, too.
Kickers in general made you so much money.
Yes, they did.
Thank you.
Good job. There's the jump. That was the player I was worried he was going to just fucking blow a whole bunch of money on.
He's listed. McLaurin's only listed at 22, so that was weird.
Yeah. Yeah, that pisses me off because I really was hoping I was going to get. I was noticing McLaurin was falling, and I was hoping he was going to be one of my discount players.
I wonder what the character name limit is for team names. Because I'd love to be like, if you leave and a bot takes over, I will find you. Come to the Football Authority Discord. La la la.
Yeah.
Where
Kareem Hunt Like I said, I want no shares of Cleveland, so I like this. Where am I at money wise? I have the most money left, and I got oh, I'm killing it, aren't I? All right, who's the guy I can nominate that I don't really care if I have? You know, I already know who I'm nominating because he's in my queue. Is Yuri one of our guys? Has he here?
No.
Has he been playing? Listen to the Twitch stream.
No.
I don't know. I only asked that because we've been talking about Walker a lot, and this is pretty early for Walker to be nominated. Ooh, Fatty's. I've noticed Fatty and I really see eye to eye on a lot of things, so it doesn't surprise me at all that he's all about Walker. Let's see. Let's look at Fatty's team. Derek Carr for $7 is a solid value. Derek Carr, I feel, is going to be a great breakout quarterback in the process here. I've always felt like Derek Carr has been underrated, and I'm feeling with Devontae Adams there. The only thing that makes me nervous is I'm not convinced Josh McDaniels has suddenly figured it out. You know, there's been too many red flags throughout his career to truly trust him. You know what I mean? But let's say hypothetically, Josh McDaniels has figured it out. That's going to be disgusting. But let's see. He's got Derek Carr, CeeDee Lamb, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Javonte Williams, Kenneth Walker, TJ Hockenson, and Cortland Sutton. That is a solid starting lineup core. I mean, there's a lot to like about that. You can have Jalen Hurts. I want nothing to do with him. Let's see. I mean, I'm not high on Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think, the thing is, Jameson Williams isn't going to be available till the second half of the year. So Amon-Ra St. Brown might actually still have some value early, but I worry that his value will fade late, and I don't want that in a wide receiver. Cortland Sutton, I fucking love this year. I love Walker. I love Javonte Williams. I've always been a Hockenson stan. CeeDee Lamb is my guy. Honestly, Fatty, you're a smart man.
Fatty comments, we have good taste, Wally.
Yeah, we do. Are you with me? Are you a Justin Fields truther too, Fatty?
He's from Chicago.
I know he is. That's why I'm saying that. Oh, Dom's going 3 for Tucker. That's fine. I'm happy to get Nick Folk for $1.
He says I like him.
Yeah. There's no one who loves Justin Fields more than me. And honestly, like I say, the only reason I don't care because this is a mock, but I will also say, yeah, I was like, do I want to spend double digits on like Mahomes? As much as I kind of like Mahomes, I don't know that I need him. I can get like Kyler Murray or Dak Prescott for half that price and be happy. Because I can already feel like the quarterback market's about to drop out.
Oh, the Bots got their second quarterback, so hopefully.
Well, we'll see.
Oh, no,
the Bot will probably have 4 quarterbacks.
They didn't get their second quarterback. Cool.
Yep. What did I tell you? Fucking Bot. Fucking up our data. I'll let Burrow go. No, I won't. Fuck you. I want Burrow and Higgins. I've got so much savings elsewhere. Wide receiver quarterback stack. I'll spend the extra $4 or $5 I wasn't planning on spending.
You're still big bank.
Just to not think about it. Huh?
You're still big bank.
Yeah. Which is why I did it. I mean, if I'm not going to get because he was my highest rated quarterback left, and he was only a few dollars more than what I was spending. Like if it had gotten up to 17 or 18, I might have let him go because Kyler and Dak are still around. So let's see. Yeah, let's see how I want to do this. I got to figure out my nominations. I'm not a big Judy fan, not a Dalton Schultz fan. Although these guys are probably going to all go later anyway. Oh, you know who's a good early nomination? I didn't even notice that Chase Edmonds and Juju are here. Someone's going to be in love with those guys, and that someone is not me. God, Chase Edmonds has consistently been the most overrated guy from a production standpoint. Like, what people like, where he goes to what he produces, and I don't understand why it keeps happening. Juju a little bit to a lesser extent. I think people are all about Juju, Patrick Mahomes, but I don't think Juju's the beneficiary. I think it's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. I watch a lot of Packers football, and he's not as bad as he's made out to be.
Oh, I have to nominate somebody. Is
Yeah.
it bot still is the bot still problematic? Let's give the bot another tight end. Thank you. Oh, come on. The bot's bidding aggressively for its third tight end. Good job,
I
bot.
mean, if you have three quarterbacks, you should also have three tight ends.
He has
I
only
understand
one.
the
People have
logic.
been actually outbidding him.
I mean, Dalton Schultz, people like him this year. I kind of understand why, but also I kind of don't. All right, what are the defenses I kind of like this year? I think these are the ones. Mike Williams. I don't know. Let's see how I want to do this. Yeah, I don't want him at that price, so it's all good. Yeah, no, there's still a bunch of guys that I like here, so I kind of feel like I'm going to crush this draft. We've got enough data here that I think it's nice to start going through some teams. Let's look at Jay. He's got 9 to 15 and $38 left. I feel like he's getting the guys he wants, and he's probably getting them, and he looks like he's getting them at good prices. Patrick Mahomes for 16, Jalen Waddle for 15, Amari Cooper for 10, Antonio Gibson for 30, Aaron Jones for 36, James Conner for 24, Deontay Johnson for 11, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire for 12. I feel like he's got value at all of his spots. I think Antonio Gibson's a little bit high, but everyone else he got at a much cheaper price. So I kind of like Jay's team. What do you
I
think?
feel like he does have no glaring holes, but the fact that he's sitting on like $45 shows me that
He could have had some top end.
yeah, he's one of those guys who just does value, and I don't like that.
Yeah, and you need to have at least one stud.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't
Why
have one
not?
stud, what are you doing?
It's fun to have studs. You don't like fun?
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what? It's fun to get the guys everyone else is sleeping on too, if that's how you're approaching it. But the thing is, you can't take it with you. Is the thing you have to remember.
He also has a lot of offenses that I don't want anything to do with. Miami, Cleveland, Washington.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
And now that I look at it, I think I'm in a dangerous spot where I might be in that spot where I might have too much money, but I kind of don't think I will either because I'm just going to get my guys. At this point, I'm not letting my top guys go. Let's look at Stan here. He's got $11 left. He's got 7 of 15. He got the Bucks defense. He's got Justin Herbert, A.J. Brown, Mike Williams, Austin Eckler, Dalvin Cook, Dalton Schultz. This guy is all about the Chargers offense. He's betting on the Chargers offense being a monster for his fantasy football team. I will tell you right now, I don't hate that bet. The Chargers look real fucking good this year. So I'm kind of feeling this room, man. I feel like we've had some really smart, savvy guys. Dom, I want to hate on him. Like, I thought he was my soulmate, but he spent $13 on Jalen Hurts, so that's just not fucking true. My soulmate would not do that. But Michael Pittman Jr. for 21, I like Pittman with Matt Ryan over there. DeAndre Swift is my bae. Like, I love him so much. Joe Mixon, I don't love, but he got him at a good price. Saquon, I think, is a guy who is primed to break out. Justin Tucker, best kicker in football. San Francisco defense. I mean, it's hard to argue with. I mean, there's a solid argument for his choices. We can look at this bot team because why the fuck not? It's fun to see. The bot team has no money left, 10 spots. It's only going dollar players. $30 for Josh Allen, 22 for DJ Moore, $12 for Michael Thomas, $22 for Miles Sanders, $59 for Derrick Henry. This team would have been amazing in 2020. Zach Ertz for $7. We got Pollard for $11. Devin Singletary for 17, Melvin Gordon for 10. God, this team is disgusting, and not in a good way. This is why you show up to your drafts.
I don't think it's that bad a team. I just think it's got way too much guys who might miss time. Miles Sanders gets injured.
I do think it's that bad a team. I think
Henry gets injured. Tony Pollard gets injured. Michael Thomas might not show up to the season because
he's paying for 2020 production on a lot of these guys, as far as I'm concerned. So, no, thank you. Let's look at Jeff. I can already see I don't like Jeff's team. From the bottom, Stephon Diggs for 53, Devontae Adams for 40, Nick Chubb for 52, Cam Akers for 30, A.J. Dillon for 10, Chris Carson for 6. Chris Carson, I don't trust him to actually show up. A.J. Dillon, solid value, I think. Cam Akers for 30, good God. The guy's coming off an Achilles, and when he came back last year, did not look good. Nick Chubb, I mean, I just think Cleveland's going to be a mess, but I also think Nick Chubb is one of the most talented running backs in football. Devontae and Stephon Diggs, their production speaks for themselves. Obviously, I just think it's a misallocation of resources. He's got some good players. He's got some gambles that I think are bad bets. Yuri, let's see how Yuri's looking. Yuri's got an interesting team in some ways, but in other ways, like Mark Ingram II for $3. Is anyone thinking about Mike Ingram? Like, I think this is the first time I've thought about him this year.
He's not been picked in any of the 3 drafts I've done.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, although I will say this, I didn't think about it. He has Alvin Kamara, so it's kind of a hedge, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp and Justin Jefferson. He's got possibly the 2 best receivers in football, so that's a solid way to lay it down. J.K. Dobbins for 16. That might not be too bad value. Irv Smith Jr., whatever, who cares? It's $1. Allen Robinson for 11 is a guy I think is going to break out, but also you already have Cooper Kupp, so I don't really like having 2 receivers on the same team.
This brings up an interesting point. Like, if you get Alvin Kamara, you kind of want to get Mark Ingram for $1 or $2.
Yeah, no, actually, yeah. I now that I look at it, I'm like, that was actually strategically done. I don't love what he's doing, but I can see there's a clear plan in place. I just think there are some flaws in that plan.
That was an interesting move. Yeah, I'm glad he did that. Because now I'll tell people to do that.
Yeah, it's all. Yeah, I didn't even think. The only concern I have is Ingram to number 2 to clear cut. I haven't really looked at that depth chart closely enough to feel good about it. Cordero for $8 might not be too bad here. I like the move. Let's see. Let's look at Garrett here. So Garrett's got Lamar Jackson, Mike Evans, DK Metcalf, Eli Mitchell, Kareem Hunt, Darren Waller, Terry McLaurin.
Who are you looking at?
Dawson Knox, Jerry Jeudy, Rashad Bateman, and Garrett's. Rashad Bateman and Chase Edmonds. He spent all his money. He overspent on low-tier guys to pass up on like better value later. I mean, this team isn't awful, but it's not necessarily good. He'll be middle of the pack if he's lucky.
It doesn't wow me.
No. And that's what happens when you auto draft. Carson here has got Justin Fields for $5. Deebo Samuel for 44, Jonathan Taylor for 73, Rashad Penny for 17. Might not be too bad, actually. Pat Freiermuth, Breece Hall, and Kyle Pitts. I mean, you don't need Freiermuth and Pitts.
He's a bot.
But, yeah, I know.
Okay.
But it's not awful. He's got Justin Fields, so the bot obviously knows what it's doing. I don't know. Gabe Davis for this price. I'm debating whether I like it or not. I have the money, but I you know what? I'll just throw 13 on it, because why the fuck not? Yeah, I like it, but there are other guys I like more, so whatever. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm very happy to let those guys go. There's a few receivers I like better. Let's see here. Let's look at Sir. Sir's got Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill, Leonard Fournette, Travis Kelce, Daniel Carlson, and Dallas's defense. It's got $12 left to bid. I mean, Kelce and Jamar Chase, love them. Fournette, I'm low on. Reek, I think, was too much. I just got Brandon Cooks for how much money here? $8? I will take that. I have the money, and I think he was one of the best receivers left. There's a lot of value there. let's see. And then we got football absurdity, Mr. Evan Hoovler himself, Kyler Murray, Keenan Allen, Najee Harris, Zeke, Mark Andrews, Travis Etienne, Josh Jacobs, Butker. I can't fault that team at all.
We'll see.
Now
I need
let's
to
look
round
at
it up.
let's look at the guy who's winning this draft by a large margin. Oh, that would be me. Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, Brandon Cooks, Christian McCaffrey, David Montgomery, George Kittle, Damian Harris, and I got 6 bench slots left and a lot of money.
You have a lot of money.
I haven't even gotten the guys I want yet. Like, they haven't gone up, and I love it. Yeah, at this point, I'm not even worried. I'm just going to be getting my guys. So where are my running backs that I have left here that I want? We're going to do that. So we're going to do that. Yeah. I think I have a little bit too much money, but I haven't let anyone go that I really wanted, so I don't care. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like, early I did, but I was going for guys I was targeting. The way this is gone, I think it's worked out fairly well for me.
A lot of good guys left.
Yeah, there are a lot of good guys left. So I'm kind of having to adjust my strategy. Yeah, this draft went very weird for me, but I think it might have went really well for me too. Because some of the guys I really fucking love. Ooh, that's who I was about to nominate. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I got 8 spots left. Here's my team here. My starting lineup is, I think, completely full, which is what matters. My turn to nominate a player. Who do I want to nominate that I don't care if I don't get? I will take Ronald Jones for $1 if he falls to me, but the bot will spend money on him, and that's fine because that's not my top running back. Yeah. On the plus side, you know what I like about this? I can see who's getting nominated, so I'm not going to lose on the guys I want. Let's see. Oh, my God. The receivers I'm about to get are disgusting because there's no way I'm not getting them. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Yeah. Never mind. Like, I'm not even worried about it. Oh, what do we know? Marquise Brown. I'm 100% going to have money left over if I get Marquise Brown for $6, which will bother me, but also it won't because, like, isn't the goal basically to get the guys you want?
The goal is only one thing: to spend every dollar.
No.
If you don't do that, you lose.
If you leave money on the table, but you got every player you wanted on your roster, guys you were high on, who the fuck cares?
I will know.
Marquise Brown is one of my favorite picks this year.
Yeah.
I love him so much.
He was on top of my list.
Yep. Yeah. And I still have I was worried about my wide receivers, and then I saw, oh yeah, him and Darnell Mooney are still around, and I'm definitely going to get them. So I don't care because Darnell Mooney's another guy who's just going to be a fucking monster. You know how I know I'm confident in what I have. I don't mind telling you which receiver I'm targeting because you can't stop me.
No, I have max bid of 5.
Yeah, I know. And the other receiver was going to be Elijah Moore. Those are hey, I got 4 receivers I'm going for and 2 running backs, basically, is how I'm probably going to play this. I will let him have him for 11 just to knock him out. No. I like Elijah Moore, but I think there's a better value later.
No, get him. You need more wide receivers so I can get wide receivers. I can't get wide receivers until you're done getting wide receivers.
You don't have to worry unless you're not going to get the receivers I want is all you have to understand. Although if Jay wants Darnell Mooney, he could stop me. So I got to let Jay get done. Does Jay have his defense and kicker done yet? No, yeah, he does. So he's just got 3 players left. I'm hoping Jay wants Chris Godwin. He'd be silly not to. Good. Get Godwin. I'm not even going to fight you on that. Oh, even better. into this right now. This is where I'm like, I got to be focused on what I'm getting. Dom's pissing me off a little bit here, though. I want Jay spending money, not Dom. Let him go, Dom. You're not getting Godwin. It's okay. This is the perfect situation for me if he gets him for 10.
Yeah, it worked out. Nice.
That worked out nicely, yeah. All right. Oh, you know what? I'm nominating next. I'm just going to go defense. I got a couple of guys when it gets to that.
Why is Tennessee's defense averaging $2.4?
Let's just... I'll take him for 15. Fuck you. I just blew all my money, but I got all the guys I wanted, so whatever. So I don't have to worry about leaving money on the table, I guess. But it makes me sad because I put all that money into Mooney, so I'm not going to be able to get Hopkins for cheap. But I'm okay with that because he's going to be missing a bunch of games, and I have all high upside guys. So I think overall the production will even out, and I still have a couple of guys that I really like.
Okay, so Tennessee, okay? Never been drafted in the 3 drafts I've done. Their average money being paid is $2.4. How?
You cut out, so I don't know what you said. Their average
amount that people have been paying is $2.4.
That's weird.
It's still weird. Not been drafted in any of my drafts.
I mean, I guess you're with people who are very dumb, which is fine. Okay, so I have 3 guys here. I'll let these guys spend their money, hopefully. Ooh, Sir's kind of being patient, I think. Let's see how patient he's being, because he's still got $12 max bid, but he's only got 6 roster spots, so... Isaiah Spiller. What an interesting choice. Does he have a... No, he's not the one with... Isaiah Spiller might be the backup in Los Angeles, which could have a lot of value in that offense, especially if, because they do give their second running back, looks. But I don't know. I feel like from a workload percentage, Gordon gets not Gordon. Why am I drawing a blank on the running back on the Chargers? Eckler. Yeah. Oh, that's why I was thinking Gordon because he used to be. Oh, damn it. I would have gone $2 for the Rams. I won't go 3. Man, here I was worried I was going to leave money on the table, and then I very clearly did not.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know, though. It might cost me one of my, running backs. At the same time, I don't really care because I can get value at running back. There's a bunch of guys I like. I'll get one of them. I could probably get 2 of them. No, actually, I think I'm going to end up with a roster of everyone that I like. Especially if these guys spend all their money. Okay, Jay's the first team to be complete. Let's take a look at him. Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Waddle, Amari Cooper, Antonio Gibson, Aaron Jones, Dallas Goedert, James Conner, Deontay Johnson, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Tom Brady, Chris Godwin, Smith, Adam Thielen, Evan McPherson, Buffalo. I'd say good, not great team. I don't see any real. I guess technically Mahomes is a game breaker. Aaron Jones is a solid RB1, but I don't know. It doesn't excite me. It's like a B team to me. Does that sound about right?
Yep.
All right. Matt Stafford going for 4.
To someone who has Cooper Kupp and Allen Robinson.
So you're betting on that Rams offense being exciting? That's not a bad bet. Especially a full offseason with the guys that you played with. Man, fuck, I love my team. I mean, Look at that. Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, Brandon Cooks, Christian McCaffrey, David Montgomery, George Kittle, Damian Harris, Marquise Brown, Elijah Moore, Darnell Mooney. You know what? I'll go with Nick Folk for $1. If someone takes him from me, they take him from me.
No one's going to take him from you.
I feel like they are. I feel like people are like very much underrating the guy who was tied for second in most fantasy points as a kicker. That offense does a lot of field goals. They weren't efficient into red zone, and that's what I want. I want offenses that can kind of move down the field, run the ball, and not convert into red zone. That's where I want my kicker. That's where the value is found. And I don't know that Mac Jones is going to suddenly be Tom Brady in year 2. So I like it. It's why I grabbed what's his face? Damian Harris. Ramondre Stevenson? No, he didn't. I don't know why he wasn't in my queue. Interesting. Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to get like the running backs I want to now, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. You think these guys are saving their money for James Cook?
Sir just said in the Discord there are so many late wide receivers I like, so I think that's where they're going with that.
That's how they should be doing it. That's why I did it. I had the guy. I just grabbed my top receivers. That's why I had money. But I had so much money, I'm just getting my top 3 guys: Elijah Moore, Marquise Brown, Darnell Mooney. Like both of those guys, all those guys were showing off at some point, except for Marquise Brown. Marquise Brown was a little underrated last year, but he's no longer in a run-first offense. He's in an offense that just wants to chuck the ball down the field. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Like I feel like once Hopkins is back from suspension, you'll see him in that Kirk Cousins spot. But like Marquise Brown into Christian Kirk position, not Kirk Cousins, Christian Kirk, will be disgusting. Like Marquise Brown, I really think he's going to be a wide receiver 1. I think he's going to he might still be boomer bust, but he's going to have games where he just murders people.
He's on my list of 10 guys that I think you can will make the Cooper Kupp leap.
Yeah, he's there too. Is Darnell Mooney another one?
Yep.
Oh, is he really?
Yep.
Good for you. I'm glad that you believed in Justin
I've seen
Fields.
the all-22s of Darnell Mooney when Trubisky was there. Mooney was just breaking ankles, and Trubisky would just not see it or chuck it nowhere near him.
Yeah. Do I want Ramondre? You know what? I'm not going to do the handcuff. It'd be nice, and I like Stevenson, but I have a couple other guys I think I like more. I don't know that I like them more. I like them equally. So I'd rather you guys just spend your money and you can take Stevenson. Like I do have 3 guys I like a little bit more than Stevenson overall. So let's see. So you said Sir's in our Discord. Ask him why what was he thinking with his Isaiah Spiller? Is he just really high on him? I'm kind of curious about that one. I don't hate it. I'm just kind of curious about the logic because I haven't seen Spiller go on anything. I would be really curious to see what he thinks. Actually, why don't I just ask him that in the Discord?
Okay.
Yeah. No, I forget that I can go there. It's so hard for me to multitask, and I'm at a point where I have to make sure my guys don't go. Like, I don't want to miss one moment. I'm going to start singing from Armageddon in a second here. Or is that Armageddon? No. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over.
That's McLaughlin again.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Is he listening to the Twitch?
I don't think so.
I got here so late. Yeah, Ramondre is a guy that I like sneaky light too. I don't know. Was that Amachek? Is that who he is?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I got to ask him that. All right, I'm asking him now. Who's up right now for nomination? Because I just realized I'm
Trey
typing.
Lance.
Trey Lance, good. I just don't want my guys to go. Who's this? Does he have a quarterback? Oh, I love it. You go in Danger Russ and Trey Lance. I think I'm a check style a little bit here. Ramondre was a lovely pick. It was. I almost went after him, but it wasn't worth it for me. Tennessee. Hey, you asked about it. You asked about it.
Yeah.
Are they going to go for $2? Are they going to go for $2? I'm here for it.
No.
Oh,
so yeah, that's the first time they've been nominated, and they're nominated for 2 point. I don't know. I don't get it.
No.
At least with Buffalo, I'm seeing the numbers in my own drafts.
Here's my concern. I have the Chargers defense at the top of my queue, but that division is kind of disgusting. I don't know that I want to deal with that.
It's like the hardest division of all time.
Yeah, it's going to be insane. It's insane. Like, Derek Carr might be the worst quarterback in that division, and he's still a top 12 guy.
Buffalo's going for an average of $4.4 in Yahoo.
See, I can't do it because you know me. I'm just going to stream defenses. I'd rather just find bad matchups and try to exploit them. Because, I mean, if I'm writing an article about it any week, why would I spend money on it, right?
That makes sense, yeah.
All right, I'm loving it. I got 3 spots left. I have $7 to bid, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in my queue that I really like.
Check replies. Honestly, I overpaid for him being Spiller, but when I saw him in college, he was the offense at A&M versus Alabama. I think he's going to make the Chargers find ways to get him on the field.
I'm a check. I love that logic. I was very curious. I don't know that you overpaid for him because it's one of the things. You see someone, if he's your guy and you don't want someone else to get him, get your guy. There's no overpaying. You still have plenty of money left, and as you said, there's a ton of wide receiver value. There's always a ton of wide receiver value. Let's go because I want to point out some of the wide receivers I still love left because I'm not really going for anymore. Yeah, Russell Gage, Drake London. Honestly, Christian Kirk might not be bad. Just they paid him a lot of money. They're gonna try to force the ball to him.
Where is he? Jacksonville?
Yeah. The only thing is there's still a lot of mouths to feed over there, and I don't think he's the number one. I still think it's gonna be Marvin Jones Jr. who ends up being the guy. There's so many people there. Treylon Burks, Chris Olave are both guys that I really like as rookies. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Shit. You know what? I am going to go one more wide receiver. And he's going to be my backup on that because Michael Gallup. Yeah. No, I get it. There's a lot of value left. Rondell Moore. So many good receivers left. Wait, did I just see some? Olave just went. Who got Olave?
Sir, Amachek.
Oh, I'm going to check out Olave?
Yep.
So he agrees with me. Yeah, Olave, I seriously feel like Olave was very underrated. Ooh, Damian Pierce. Love it, Fatty. I love it. He's who's his competition over there? He should be the lead back. Oh, sorry, Stan heard me, Fatty.
Marlon Mack.
Is that his actual competition there?
Yes. It's not the meme from the Discord.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is interesting. This is definitely interesting. So who are we nominating here? Fucking fuck. That was the guy I really wanted as my next running back. It's all right. I still have 2 other running backs that I really like. Oh, 3 running backs that I really like, so I'll be fine.
Now I'm the big back.
Yeah. And you're also the big jerk because I feel like you knew I wanted Michael Carter and were trying to make me get him.
He's not on my list, and I knew some people would want him, not you specifically.
No, that's what you should be nominating here. I get that. I still hate you, but I get it. All right. That's fine. There's other guys that I like, but he was the only plus tier guy. Like everyone else is in a tier below, which I hate. But also, I don't know. Thing is, I need running backs a little bit. Now I'm kind of sad about letting Ramondre go for as cheap as I did. Let's see where the running backs look. Is there any other value I like? You know what? I'll still get someone. I just want to make sure I get a guy that I'm excited about. Let's see. Is there anyone else? Ooh, you know what? There is someone else. Okay, I think I'll be fine. Yeah, I was looking at that. I'm like, do I go DeAndre Hopkins here? Do I put my max bid in? But
I can't do my max bid.
I can't justify it. I knew I wasn't going to get him.
I can't put my max bid in. I have one player on my bench.
Yeah, well, that's where my problem was. Just like I knew when I got Darnell Mooney, I was passing on Hopkins, and I'm okay with it. Like getting that three receiver combination of Brown, Moore, and Mooney is worth passing on a guy who's only going to play 10 games.
Patty says, "Fuck that Stan guy."
Did Stan get Hopkins?
No.
No. Oh, he got Dameon Pierce, though.
Oh, that Fatty nominated, huh?
Yeah. I thought Fatty was going for Dameon Pierce. I didn't hate it. Oh, it's my turn to nominate a guy. Let's go with. Is Scaldus on your list?
Nope.
So you're just trying to
my list is done.
Spend money?
All my list is gone except for Russell Gage.
Oh, well.
So, I have one receiver still, so I got to do something.
As much as I hate to do it, I will do it.
Actually, you know what? Now, moving forward, Scantling will be on my list. It's 11 guys now.
He should be on your list. I think he's good. I think for where he's going and what offense he's in, it's not going to be Sky Moore. It's not going to be Juju. It's going to be Scantling.
Yeah, we hear you on Pierce.
Now I'm just nervous, though. I don't know if I'm getting my running backs. I need these guys to spend their money. That was one more dollar than I wanted to spend on Scantling. This is just... There we go. Are we sure Dom's not in Discord? That feels like a Discord move. Oh, good God. It's going so slow. How are we going to do this? Dude, now I hate Stan because he's taking this long for fucking... You really took it 20 seconds to pick
Tagovailoa with this guy, huh? Well, I hope you enjoy having this guy.
Tagovailoa. I'm sorry. I know I said his name wrong. Like, I'm from Chicago. I'm supposed to pronounce quarterback names wrong. That's just how we do it. Yeah, I went like, yeah, I'm definitely not going hard at running backs. If one of my running backs gets hurt, I'm in trouble. But what are the odds Christian McCaffrey misses time? Let's be honest. What just happened here? Who got James Cook for $3?
Me.
Oh, nice. Okay. I was confused because I hit the bid and then it said you're over your budget. I'm like, how can I be over my budget?
Instantly awarded it to me.
Yep. Because everyone else has 3 too.
What the heck?
Oh, Fatty's like, screw you. Did you get Gage?
Yeah, I should have nominated for 3. That was a misplay on my part. I had a technical issue.
It's all good.
I risked somebody else than 3 again.
Oh, we just need Dom and Stan to like do what they're doing here. Ugh. All right, I got to get some running backs in the queue just to be safe. You know what? God, do I hate this. James Robinson, really? No, thank you. At this point, I'm going lottery picks anyway, so I might as well. All right, as long as I get these guys, I think I'll be good. I just got 4 running backs in my queue. Did I get my I did get my defense. Good. This is stressing me out, man. I'm used to having a little bit more money at this spot.
Fatty did not want to bid on James Robinson. He dropped his phone.
Huh?
Fatty,
who said that?
Fatty.
Oh.
He dropped his phone and bid on James Robinson.
That's funny. Oh, shit. Chase Claypool for $1. That's something right there.
All right, it's just you and Stan, Wally. Everybody else is down to dollar days.
Well, I'm not taking a chance I lose him.
Alberto.
Got my Montgomery handcuff and the guy who I think will have like a lot of production. So now I just got to hope one of my 3 guys like makes it back to me. Oh, you know what? I'm moving this guy up a little bit more because actually I think he might be one of the sneakiest plays. Yeah, you know what? No, I think I'm going to be okay. I don't think it's likely that I have 4 running backs in my queue that I have as like fairly deep sleepers. And I find it very unlikely that everyone, like all 4 of them will go before it gets back to me. All right. Let's see. Okay, so Garrett, you know what? We could go over Garrett's roster because he's also finally completed it. But I'll be honest, I don't give a shit about his roster. Let's go to Dom here. He's filled up. We got Jalen Hurts, Michael Pittman, Tyler Lockett, DeAndre Swift, Joe Mixon, Michael Gesicki, Saquon Barkley, Michael Carter, Marlon Mack, Jameis Winston, Chase Claypool, Robert Woods, Justin Tucker, San Francisco. He's got some players I love, and then he's got some players I'm just kind of like, man. I give him a BB plus, honestly. Stan, the enemy of Sir. We got Justin Herbert. Did he make it to me? God damn it. Algier. Who took Algier? Motherfucker. All right. Well, this is my guy here. Nice little deep sleeper for you guys. I actually think Derek Gore might end up being he's second-year running back. He looked good in flashes last year, and I'm not really worried about Ronald Jones or CEH. I think he's a guy who could break out and be a stud. So that's going to be my backup. Let's see here. So we're going with this guy. Oh, yeah. Stan has the Justin Herbert, A.J. Brown, Mike Williams, Austin Eckler, Dalvin Cook, Dalton Schultz, Hunter Renfrow. Alexander Madison, Alan Lazard, Damian Pierce, Tua Tagliavoa, Naheem Hines, J.D. McKissick, Matt Prater, Tampa Bay. That bench is awful. Like, I do not like it at all. But his starters are solid. If no one gets hurt, he should be fine. But let's be honest, it's fantasy football, so that won't happen. Jay here, he's got Patrick Mahomes.
Garrett Wilson a rookie?
Huh?
Is Garrett Wilson a rookie?
Yes. But he's on the Jets, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Garrett Wilson though is, I like Olave a little bit better than him, but like he was the guy out of Ohio State that people really love. So let's see. We got Jay with Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Waddle, Amari Cooper, Antonio Gibson. Yeah, you know what? I'm looking at this. I don't even want to go over it because I already went over this team. Let's see. Let's see how Evan did. Let's look at the absurdists and kind of go through that because we're going to be kicked off in a little bit anyway. Kyler Murray, Keenan Allen, Justin Gage, Najee Harris, Ezekiel Elliott.
Russell Gage, not Justin Gage. There's a huge difference there.
What did I say?
Justin Gage.
Did I say that? I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Najee Harris, Ezekiel Elliott, Mark Andrews, Travis Etienne, Josh Jacobs, James Cook, Darrell Henderson Jr., Deshaun Watson, Garrett Wilson, Velus Jones Jr. Love the Chicago deep cut there. Harrison Butker in Washington's defense. The Flyers you took for your budget on your bench are solid. I would not have grabbed Watson because why?
That was I don't know why I did that.
Yeah. It doesn't really make sense. Let's look at Sir.
I thought it would be funny, and then I realized there's nothing funny about the situation at all, except that one time I fed him to a bot. So I just
no one was going to take him from you, so it didn't matter. We got Russell Wilson, Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill, Leonard Fournette, Isaiah Spiller, Travis Kelce, Stevenson, Trey Lance, Chris Olave, Kenneth Gainwell, DeAndre Hopkins, Kadarius Toney, and Brian Robinson Jr. Daniel Carlson in Dallas's defense. I think my big problem, I get saving for your bench. I just don't like a lot of the choices you made on that bench. I don't think Toney's a bad pick, actually, but I'm kind of curious about that because there's so much. You know what? I take it back. I like Toney as a $1 player because the upside, we've seen the upside. That dude can play and he's got a solid offensive scheme. Brian Robinson Jr., very sneaky pick. I like your rookie running back picks. I'm just pissed that Algier didn't make it back to me. I was really hoping he would. Let's see. We're gonna look at Fatty, and then we'll finish with me here. Derek Carr, CeeDee Lamb, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Javonte Williams, Kenneth Walker III, T.J. Hockenson, Cortland Sutton, Cordero Patterson, Gabriel Davis. We will not count James Robinson because his phone fell. Jahan Dotson, what a great fucking pick. I love that guy. I'm worried about him because he doesn't. The thing is, that guy can just play football, and there's certain things that make me worried about him, but just from an eye test standpoint, he could be the best receiver in this class. Sky Moore, I really don't feel like he's going to do anything this year, but there's no denying his college tape was really good. Donta Foreman, I guess backup running back for, $1 at the end. It makes sense. He's because I don't think Chuba Hubbard's going to be the guy. And then we got Suck-Up in Baltimore's defense. Finally, let's look at the winner. The guy who should have the best grade, but he'll probably get the worst because Yahoo's grading system sucks. Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, Brandon Cooks, Christian McCaffrey, David Montgomery, George Kittle, Damian Harris, Marquise Brown, Elijah Moore, Darnell Mooney, Marquez Valdes-Scantling, Khalil Herbert, and Derek Gore. Nick Folk and New England defense. Yeah, I had the best draft. Let's be honest. I'm not going to say that's true, but
the report card is out.
Oh, who do we think had the best drafts?
Oh, that's a good question.
Who's your vote for?
You're strong.
It's just hard for me to say because I feel like almost all of our teams have some kind of holes. I'm not even looking at Garrett because you left too early.
Yeah.
Yuri, that tight end pick with Irv Smith makes it very hard for me to trust you. I do like your bench. like with Ingram, Gus Edwards, Ronald Jones Jr., Drake London, Algier, and Cole Kmet. You know what? Oh, you went two $1 tight end strategy. I can dig that. Crosby and the Tennessee defense. I don't get the Tennessee defense, but maybe you just that's who you guys are. Got top tier. Yuri's got an interesting team. He doesn't have any real top end running back talent until Kamara comes back, but he's got depth to hold him out, and he's got some stud wide receivers. I dig how he built his team.
I have my pick for strongest. Who's your pick?
I'm trying to get through there here. We got Jones. Man, this is a hard one for me to say. Like I want to say it's me, but I want to pick one that's not me because that's not how this goes. Yeah, you're. I already can see in Matuin. Oh, you were an auto draft. That's why. How does Dom look? Dom. Let me see. Is your bench bad? I'm leaning towards Dom right now. You got two defenses. I'm just canceling you right now for that. Ooh, it might be Stan. No, your bench sucks though, so I don't know if it is Stan.
I like Madison to handcuff Cook.
Yeah, I do too, but I still I'm not a big handcuff guy, so I think it's not the most exciting, but so far Jay I think has the most balanced team. You know what? I think I'm leaning towards Fatty. Like Jay and Fatty are the teams I kind of like. I like Sir. I like some of Sir's stuff. I don't like. I'm not as high on his bench, and I really don't like Fournette. So it's hard for me. You have like your wide receiver depth is what's kind of keeping me from going hard on you.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think I have the best team. Like, I don't even think it's close personally, but I think I might also be biased.
I got a B minus from the geniuses at Yahoo.
Okay, let me see what my yeah, let's go through the grades real quick. Who did you pick?
I would say Stan.
Stan?
Yeah.
I mean, that was one of the ones I was looking at.
His bench is weak though, you're right.
Yeah, that's one of the things that kind of concerns me. Let's go back to Stan real quick. Yeah, Stan and Jay were the things, but man, his starting lineup is very interesting. Some of his bench choices, I like, and the thing is, he could have gone to bench choices, and I would have felt stronger about it. But you got Herbert, I wouldn't have even bothered with Tua. Nyheim Hines, I think, is solid. McKissick, actually, you know what? Yeah, I think you're right. I think he's probably the strongest. Let's look at the report card and see how badly it like hates me, because it has every fucking time. Oh, I got an A. Did they finally fix their algorithm to not be stupid? All right, let's look at this. My weakness is kicker. You son of a bitch! How dare you disrespect DFS for cheapskates? Brought to you by Football Absurdity. So it had Jay as number 1 and Stan as number 2. I think those were the two guys I was like waffling on as the two guys besides me that I liked. So, I mean, I'm kind of nervous that Yahoo and I are seeing it eye to eye.
Yeah. I remember last year, towards the end of August, we started to get really, really bad grades from Yahoo, and that's when I knew we were doing it right.
Yeah. No, this is one of my weirder drafts, but I think it might also be one of my favorite drafts. Oh, yeah, this gave me a weak wide receiver grade, but I think it doesn't understand how good my receivers are. Because the problem with any kind of projection system is when it grades you based on their projections, we have to assume that you know what the fuck you're doing. And history has shown that Yahoo grading system don't know shit.
Eli Mitchell, 1.5K total yards.
Yeah, right? It's like you've never watched a Kyle Shanahan offense at all.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you have maybe another half hour? I want to make a snake draft video for YouTube for people who have not been keeping up in the off season.
Hell yeah. I'm down.
Perfect. I'm going to need a small break to stretch my legs. So can we do hook and ladder? That's going in 5 minutes in the snake draft room.
Hold on. I'm getting over there now. You said snake draft room.
Yeah.
Hook and ladders going when?
In 5 minutes.
Hold on. Where's? All right. Yeah, I'm going 9.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, and this is from the point of view from someone who doesn't even know that Tyreek got traded or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that'll get some hits on YouTube and bring some traffic here. Okay, I'm gonna stretch my legs real quick and we'll do it.
I am also going to do that. I'll be back in 5. Are you back? Are you back? No? Okay. I'm just going to keep asking that. I sent you a message.
You should know we are still live, though. I don't know if I made that clear.
That's why I made a message saying you should end the broadcast and start a new one. Since it's going to be a, what's it called? Snake draft. Just from a visibility standpoint, if anyone looks into the Twitch.
I can just change it right now.
Oh, can do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Exactly. Tony said it right too. In Discord, where they're asking, is 6 games too long to keep a guy on your bench? And he's like, I'll draft Hopkins consistently because I don't give a fuck about 6 games. He comes in, he's an immediate low end wide receiver 1.
All right. Titles changed.
All right. Awesome. All right, guys. We are 1 minute and 42 seconds away from starting our first snake draft. Just to give you guys some feedback, get that going. This will be fun because Evan is not a snake draft guy.
Yeah. With about 30 seconds.
I want to make a point here real quick and let our absurdists know because I've been getting some emails. We've been getting a lot of questions. Beer sheets. Where are beer sheets? If you're following us on Twitter, if you're following Beer on Twitter, we promise you will know as soon as beer sheets are launched. And as soon as they are, we will make sure to have some content videos to help you utilize beer sheets to maximize your value and just keep winning your leagues the way you win your leagues.
Okay, I'm going to do a soft reset.
So I should have said all that beforehand or after this reset?
It's fine. In 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, it's Evan and Waleed. We are from Football Absurdity, and we're making this video doing a snake draft to get you caught up on everything that happened in the off season. All you have to do is watch this video, and you're there. Waleed, how you doing?
I'm doing great, and I'm going to repeat what I said because I have a feeling people from the other thing won't have heard it. The number one question we are getting from everyone is beer sheets. Where are my beer sheets? When am I going to get my beer sheets? Follow Football Absurdity on Twitter. Follow Beer for the Beer Gods on Twitter. As soon as beer sheets launch, you will know, we will know, and we will have some beer sheet content almost immediately for you to help you guys maximize beer sheet value and win your leagues.
And if you don't know, beer sheets are the one-stop sheet where our friend Kevin analyzes every single projection from every single analyst out there to make a simple sheet that you can follow along to get you instantly as good as the average full-time professional fantasy football analyst.
And not just that, it's customizable to your league scoring settings. It is easily it is not even close. It is, I personally think, the best snake draft resource for like giving yourself like a one-stop spot to see where guys are going, so you can make your evaluations and maximize your value in every snake draft. If you're not using beer sheets, you're doing it wrong.
There we go. And now we're going to catch up here and start the snake draft. Big thing to note: Christian McCaffrey, ranked number 6. You're going to see him start moving up draft boards because this week we found out he doesn't have to catch passes from Sam Darnold anymore. Baker Mayfield is in Carolina, going to Christian McCaffrey, so I expect him to go all the way to number 2.
And I'm going to tell you, you could tell that Evan is a guy who's only about the salary cap draft. People are high on Christian McCaffrey in the snake drafts I've gone to. I'm kind of surprised by it. I thought his value would have dropped more because of the last 2 years of injuries and just. But the problem is the problem with that is when Christian McCaffrey plays, he is the best fantasy football player. He's consistently shown that. So people will take that risk on him. I'm not sure that I will, but they will.
Another thing.
I'm very curious. I haven't done. I'm going in the. Where am I in the 9th spot here?
Another thing that may surprise you is Devontae Adams, almost out of the first round in 12-team leagues. He was traded to Las Vegas. So the number 3 overall fantasy receiver last year has a Derek Carr, whom I would argue is a bit of a downgrade from Aaron Rodgers.
I don't know. That's his college BFF. So
you know who
doesn't think who doesn't think he's a downgrade?
That's true.
That would be Mike Evans doesn't think that.
That's true.
Bear that in mind.
Yes, they did go to college together, Derek Carr and
we're getting started. I love it. Evans not going to be able to get the guys he wants, or he will. But
I usually like do salary cap drafts where you can bid on guys. So this is interesting for
me. Yeah. Just know that Evan hates everything about this.
It's so weird. Let's see what else. If you were out of the playoffs early in your season last year, you may not have seen Ja'Marr Chase's meteoric rise in the last half of the season. Dude went nuts, including catching 3 touchdowns in most people's fantasy football semifinals.
Oh, I'm very excited. This is going to be a very weird draft for me, I think. I'm very curious to see. So we got Derrick Henry goes first overall. Interesting. Okay.
Well,
not the choice I would.
Jonathan Taylor did have the lowest scoring fantasy season for a number 1 RB in the last 7 years. I was hoping CMC would fall to me. Let's get going with this guy named Ja'Marr Chase.
That makes me sad because it's such a good pick. I would have taken Ja'Marr Chase right over there too.
And I never go with higher wide receivers because of my salary cap strategy. So I like to live a little. Well,
honestly, this is a draft where I like a lot of the 2nd and 3rd round running backs a lot more than I like the 1st round running backs. So I've been going with wide receivers in that middle position. Like the running backs I really love, McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor, have been going. You see, this is going to be a tough one for me here too. Because I see Chase, we got Cook. I got to pick the choice between is Najee Harris or Justin Jefferson. I think I'm just going to go Justin Jefferson because you know what? Evan went receiver first. I'm going to go Najee.
And Najee, of
I'll go
course, does
running
not
back.
have Big Ben Roethlisberger throwing to him anymore. He has a rookie. So we'll see how that goes. Another second rounder, Javonte Williams, had a big upgrade at quarterback. Denver's always struggled with quarterback. And now Russell Wilson is going to be throwing the ball there. So everyone's moving, well, not enough, in my opinion, but everyone's been moving up that whole offense in fantasy.
I'm kind of this is interesting right now. Now that I'm looking at it, I probably should have went Justin Jefferson. As much as I like Najee, I was much more likely to get one of my top 3 running backs to fall back to me and to swing.
And this is why we mock.
I don't know.
This is why we mock. This is why we mock.
Let's see. I went Najee. Justin Jefferson went next. So yeah. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. But I got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 guys ahead of me. I got like 3 guys in my queue up here that I really, really like. This is going to be fun. We'll see. Oh, I'm agonizing here. Kamara going 12th overall.
That's important to note.
Saquon going 13th overall.
That's important to note. Alvin Kamara, there's video of him and a group of people severely beating a person in a casino that he has not been suspended yet, but we expect it to be coming. So Kamara in the first round is kind of interesting.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Depending on how this next pick goes, I have 2 guys that I really fucking want here. And I'm going to get one of them because Aaron Jones just went. Javon Williams and DeAndre Swift were the guys I really have targeted here as my second round guys that I love. And I am pretty excited I'm getting one of them. Really hope it's Javonte. I'm happy. I'll be happy if it's DeAndre Swift. Just because I like the offensive changes in Denver. That is a run-first offense.
One thing to note for another second rounder.
I'm going to be safe here. Hell yeah. I am getting Javonte Williams. So my first 2 picks, Najee Harris and Javonte Williams as my running back core. If I had that in an auction and a salary cap, which and the last one I almost had, I would have felt really fucking good about.
So one thing to note about the players I'm considering, Stephon Diggs, Buffalo no longer has Cole Beasley siphoning targets. CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, who was catching passes opposite him, got traded to Cleveland. So CeeDee Lamb's got a bit more, should be get a bit more targets. Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill got traded to Miami. So Travis Kelce is now Kansas City's #1 threat.
Stephon Diggs went. So CeeDee Lamb also, if both those running backs had gone, CeeDee Lamb would have been my next pick at wide receiver.
I think I'm going to go Kelce. I think he's going to have
Kelce here is a great pick.
Yeah.
And you said it in this salary cap already, but why don't you say it again about Kelce?
Kelce has finished as a top 2 tight end every year since Javonte Williams was a sophomore in high school. So that's, I don't know what that is, 5, 6, 7 years?
I mean, it's a long fucking time, basically.
Yeah. Deebo Samuel just went. Deebo Samuel had 8 rushing touchdowns last year. He said he doesn't want to do that much anymore. He doesn't like how it's hard on his body. We'll see if that's true or not. Who knows?
Yeah. So basically, my strategy here is looking at the Yahoo queue and just starring the guys that I like that might fall back to me. I know who I really want. Hopefully he comes back to me, but I am not optimistic. I feel like someone's going to jump on David Montgomery before I do, and I think it'll be Evan because I just said it because he's a jerk.
And it's important to note, starring the people to put in your queue means if you forget to pick, it automatically takes whoever's the top in your queue, and you can move them up and down. I don't want to pick. This is why I don't like stink.
You know what? I might not want actually David Montgomery because I already got my 2 running backs. I don't know if I want to go running back my first 3 picks. I don't hate it, but I would like to get some solid value at wide receiver. The problem is there's only one wide receiver I think is worth a 3rd round pick right now.
Michael Pittman Jr., who I'm thinking of picking, now has Matt Ryan from the Falcons throwing him the ball.
Michael Pittman Jr. is a guy actually I take it back. There are 2 guys because he was not the receiver I had on that list.
I think I'm going to draft my first running back.
Which would not be a bad thing, but T. Higgins already left. So, and David Montgomery already went too. This is going to be interesting. How am I going to do this? Ugh. I already hate this draft. I think. I mean, yeah. When this guy picks my I'm going to be pissed. I mean, AJ Brown is the clearer choice here, unfortunately. I don't necessarily let me look at the wide receivers. Maybe there's someone that's being horribly undervalued.
On draft day, AJ Brown got traded to Philadelphia, so he has Jalen Hurts at quarterback.
Yeah. And that's why I hate this pick, because I don't really trust Jalen Hurts.
That's fair. That's very fair. Let's see, what else do I want to say? Kyle Pitts. You may be wondering why Kyle Pitts, who had the best rookie season ever, is falling to the 4th round. Marcus Mariota is apparently going to be throwing the ball in Atlanta because Matt Ryan was traded. Yeah.
Yeah, I have not done a lot of snake drafts yet, so I'm kind of in an interesting spot here. I think that might be the way to go on my next pick, because I don't really love the wide receivers or the running backs that much.
So you're thinking Kyle Pitts?
I'm thinking. Well, I was thinking George Kittle actually, but he just went too.
Oh wow.
So now I am maybe thinking Kyle Pitts, but I think Pitts is going to go regardless. No, he's not. Yeah, I'll go Kyle Pitts. I know that Marcus Mariota is throwing him to football, but Kyle Pitts was, I mean, he had one of the best rookie seasons ever for a tight end. He had over 1,000 yards, and he's just an athletic freak. I think he's the real deal, and I will bet on talent.
Certainly, and it should be noted that me saying things like there's a downgraded quarterback isn't necessarily me disproving them. I just want to make sure everyone has all the information to make their own informed decision.
Yeah.
Let's go with Mr. Boring here. Love some Jacobs. Gets 1,000 yards every year.
Interesting. I thought you would go Etienne here, honestly.
Oh, maybe I do want to go Etienne. James Robinson is not healthy. Etienne was drafted highly last year by the Jaguars and was injured and missed the whole season. Yeah.
I think the change in coaching staff over there, too, makes a huge difference, because there is talent. And Trevor Lawrence, he's going to be fine. I understand he had a bad year, but, I mean, that's on Urban Meyer as far as I'm concerned.
That was not a very good preseason, leading to a very poorly prepared season, yes.
Yeah. DJ Moore and Courtland Sutton, I think, if those guys fall, which they won't, would be very interesting.
DJ Moore, because, of course, DJ Moore is now catching passes from Baker Mayfield, if you missed the beginning.
But he won't be catching passes from my guy because he just got drafted. Let's see.
Justin Herbert.
You know what? There's a guy I like a lot. Yeah, there's some interesting choices here. Oh, God. This is reminding me why I hate snake drafts. Yeah, the more I do salary cap drafts, the more I really do hate snake drafts. I just want to get my guys.
Yep. I understand that. It's important to note the receiving situation for both Rashad Bateman and Marquise Brown. Marquise Brown was on Baltimore. On draft day, Marquise Brown was traded to Arizona at the insistence of his former college quarterback, Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray. So this might be, if you're looking for the next Cooper Kupp, maybe Marquise Brown. Maybe Rashad Bateman, who now is the number one guy on Baltimore. Not DK Metcalf, because Geno Smith is throwing him the ball. Also, Allen Robinson, another sleeper, because he's now with the Rams, who have.
It's like you're reading my cue.
I'm just picking guys with changes. I think I do want to go Hollywood Brown. I think he's the most likely of being the next Cooper Kupp.
Yeah. So that makes me mad because I knew Allen Robinson wasn't either. Well, this is an interesting one. Am I missing something here? Oh, that's why I was too far down the list. Oh, this guy's going to auto draft the last guy in my queue. This sucks. I hate this. I hate this so fucking much. Son of a bitch! I don't even know who I want.
I can't believe I'm enjoying a snake draft more than well.
I don't like the 9th spot. Like the nine. You know what? I'm going to veer here. I don't really like anyone that much, so I'm just going to take Patrick Mahomes and not worry about it.
All right.
I'll just take the best quarterback and not worry about it. And I don't usually take quarterbacks in the 5th round, but whatever.
Patrick Mahomes lost Tyreek Hill and gained Pittsburgh's Juju Smith-Schuster and Green Bay's Marcus Valdez-Scantling. So we'll see how that works out.
Now I'm just going to start
Jerry
getting guys that I like. Yeah, no, I'm already like hating what I'm doing here. Oh, this is so dumb.
Kyler Murray just went.
Why does anyone ever do this?
Because they have to, because their work league does it. Which is probably why people are watching this video.
I pushed my work league into switching up to a auction salary cap league, and they all were on board with it. They're like, this is actually fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah, because it's more fun. All right, who am I going for here?
One of my guys, I'm sure.
Maybe, but maybe not. Let us go with, you know what?
That was my guy.
Go with Bateman. That was your guy?
Yeah.
Good. That's what you get for taking Marquise Brown.
Seems fair. What else is going on? Not too much change in any of these teams, which is decent. Clyde Edwards-Helaire revealed that he had gallbladder surgery and went down to 160 pounds. Was it last preseason, Waleed?
Yeah.
So
that's why I think CEH might end up being an interesting value play for people.
That's why he's moved up here, because he might have just been sick all last year. And so yeah. I'll roll the dice on that.
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker III is a Seattle rookie running back. Seattle ahead of him has Chris Carson and Rashad Penny, two guys who cannot stay healthy. That's why he's going before them, even though he's RB3 on the depth chart. Oh, no, Rashad Penny's right here.
I mean, yeah, Rashad Penny is ahead of him, but really, like, you have to ask yourself, how many shares do you want? Like, I'll get Kenneth Walker on the cheap and a salary cap. I won't take him at this ADP. There's way too much risk involved. I already hate my running backs on this. I can already tell I screwed up by not going wide receiver first and then going running back on this.
This is what
I think that's. Yeah. Yeah, this is a weird draft, but at the same time, I don't think this is a bad team. Like, I don't hate where I'm at. Let's see where we're at, though. Man, I don't, like these guys were going in the 7th. I'm like, I don't want anything to do with them. So, like, I'm telling you, this is a year where I really like the middle of a round. I would trade, like, a 2nd-round pick to get, like, 2 fourths, or 4th and a 5th if I could. And I'd be very happy about it.
A lot of wide receiver potential ceiling in those rounds.
Yeah.
A lot of running back potential ceiling in those rounds.
This is so weird, too. I have to change my mindset because I'm changing, I usually queue up guys I don't want in a salary cap. Now I'm just queuing up guys that I do want.
In salary cap, the common strategy is nominate guys you don't want, so other people spend money on them.
Yeah. So we just had Rashad Penny and Dallas Goedert go, you know what? You're going to be a guy I want too, so I will take you. You know what? I wouldn't. Would I hate him? You got Trubisky throwing you to football, so I don't know how good you really can be, but.
You have X rank and you have rank, and you may be wondering what that is. Rank is just if you take him by fantasy points projected, which puts all of the quarterbacks at the top, which is not useful at all. So I don't even know why they display it, but they do. They do.
Yeah. approach things. It's such a big difference because you just have to figure out in those tiers where you're going to get someone who's most likely to have like value, and then just kind of go from there. And it's
Allen Robinson's gone. Justin Fields.
damn it, Darnell Mooney went.
To me, baby. That's who.
Oh, you took Mooney?
Yeah. But I'm reaching on all your wide receivers. That's another reason why salary cap's better.
Well, that's fine. I'm gonna. Do I want Melvin Gordon? Do I want? You know what? I'm going Elijah Moore. I feel stronger about my running backs than I do my wide receivers. I'll take the high upside wide receiver, and then hope one of these running backs comes back to me, which they're almost assuredly going to. Like, as long as one of Kenneth Walker or Ramondre Stevenson like come back to me, I feel pretty good about it. Or Tony Pollard. Or shit, the Melvin Gordon.
Russell Wilson just went. Stafford and Wilson were my last two. Dang.
Yeah.
I whiffed on quarterback.
Yeah, you can't. If you sleep too hard on quarterbacks, you'll have problems, but you'll be fine because you can get Justin Fields in a couple of rounds and you'll still be good.
Blah.
Like if your top guys go, you take two high upside guys later. That's just how you play.
That is fair. That is a fair strategy.
That's the strategy as far as I'm concerned. Let's see. So who's the running back I want here? Do I want Kenneth Walker or Ramondre Stevenson? I kind of am feeling. Let's see. I'm going Ramondre. I like Ramondre a lot. And frankly, I don't want any part of
Kenneth Walker fell to me. That's cool. Kenneth Walker fell to me. That's cool.
Yeah.
I thought the boss.
I mean, it was. I was looking between the two of them, but Kenneth Walker kind of sucks. Has everyone just left? Yeah, everyone's like on auto draft now. Good. So this is kind of not really. It just means it all sucks.
Well, it's more for the information purposes. I didn't want people to have a 45-minute YouTube to click on. I wanted more like a 30-minute YouTube.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so where are we at here? Oh, now the kickers. Yeah, I'm also gonna snake drafts. I'm also always gonna get like a mediocre kicker and defense. But I have a feeling that some of the work I'm doing, I think I'm gonna be adding a streaming kicker article to the website because that reminds me. What's your day look like?
Which day? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that off air because I'm having trouble.
That's fair.
Snake drafting isn't natural to me. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? I keep doing what you do, which is putting guys in my queue that I hate.
Yeah.
James Cook is Dalvin Cook's brother. Dalvin Cook is the stud running back on Minnesota, but James Cook is like 85% of the size of Dalvin Cook. So, and Buffalo also has Zach Moss and Devin Singletary, two relatively high draft picks in the last 3 years. So your mileage may vary with the Cook light.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
Why is the bot making us wait?
I don't know.
Bots are the worst. I changed my mind. Now I'm back with you, bot hate.
If I didn't have Pitts, I'd probably queue up Drake London. But I don't know that I want two offensive shares of Atlanta.
Yes,
one is more than enough.
I get that.
But luckily, I always have a lot of sleepers, and I'm feeling pretty good that I'm going to get someone that I like. Yeah, as much as I'm bitching about this, I think the value I'm getting on the back end of this more than makes up for my hate on some of the other things. Interesting. Okay. I think I have more wide receivers to get me through this. Who is... Damn it, Hopkins just went. Oh, I was really hoping Hopkins was going to fall back to
You have bad luck today.
I mean, part of it is like where I'm picking. You know who might be a fun one here? I think a decent value for where it's at is Russell Gage. I need receivers, but I don't really want anything to do with Tampa either, so I don't know.
I'm going to take Trey Lance and do what Waleed said. Pick two high upside quarterbacks late: Derek Carr and Trey Lance.
Oh. You know what? I don't even care. I'm going to take my kicker and defense at the end anyway. So I got 3 more guys I got to get. I think I've covered my running backs and wide receivers nicely. Ooh, man, this is fascinating to me.
What is?
Just how this is looking. You know what? What was Gus Edwards' injury last year?
What? Who? What?
Gus Edwards.
I'm going to look it up.
Oh, you know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. This is going to be my guy. Yeah,
Hey,
I need. Was it Achilles or an ACL?
ACL.
Interesting.
Is that better or worse than Achilles in your mind?
An ACL, everyone comes back from. The Achilles is a lot scarier.
Interesting.
God damn it! Scantling just went too. I am not,
baby. I'm snapping up your wide receivers.
This is why I hate you.
This is why we have good on-air chemistry. The raw rage.
I guess I'll go Burks. I mean, at least I have Patrick Mahomes, so I don't have to worry about like.
How many rounds?
Oh, you know what? Never mind. I feel a lot better about certain things here.
Hooray!
I forgot that some of these guys are still available. You know what? Michael Gallup's got a. I think Michael Gallup is a solid pick here.
I'm picking Dameon Pierce. He's a running back in Houston. Houston has Davis Mills. I almost said Miles Davis. Has Davis Mills throwing the ball, who's not particularly great, and I think Marlon Mack is his only competition. So, and I like to have a couple rookies for their late season breakouts. And now I think I need to draft. No, I can draft one more person.
All right. So this is going interesting here. It's very hard to do the live stream when this is going so quickly. I want to comment on things, and it's just it's going so fast because everyone's a goddamn bots. Did Justin Fields just go? Yeah, he did. Well, that's fine. I don't need a backup quarterback. I got Mahomes.
Yeah.
Let me see. Do I need a receiver or do I need a running back is the question. Running back, receiver. I kind of do think I need a running back. What are the running backs that are left that might be worth a damn? Oh, there we go. There's my boy.
And now I'm going to pick him, just so you know.
Do you know who my boy is?
No, but it's just the way this draft has been going.
That's fine. I have 2 boys, so you can only get one of them.
I only have one boy.
Okay, so I'll do that. I should be okay. Yeah, that's my problem. I don't like my depth. I always have better depth in a salary cap draft, so.
Yep.
I said I didn't want too many shares of Atlanta's offense, but Algier is a great sleeper because there's a good chance he gets a workload as a running back in Atlanta.
Who else is running in Atlanta? That one guy, Michael Smith, Michael Carter.
I mean, Cordero Patterson basically is.
Oh, right.
It is. But he's also a wide receiver. He's more of a gadget guy. So it'll be interesting. Yeah, I'm sure one of these defenses will be fine. I'll stream defenses anyway. Hopefully I can get my boy, Mr. Nick Folk. Will he fall to me? I think everyone's already drafted their kicker and defense anyway because they're all auto-drafting, and auto-draft doesn't understand that there's not that wide of a range of outcomes for both of them, so you can stream and be fine. Oh, I just lost New England. You know what? Baltimore's still here. Oh, did you go to New England?
Yeah.
Because I picked them in the last draft.
Did you? I didn't know.
And also because you're a jerk.
It's Bill Belichick.
I mean, that's why I picked him in the last draft.
Yeah. Fair.
Hey, at least David is still around. Let's give it up for David.
All right, David. Good job, David.
The only other person to stick it out till the end, which is what you should do because all the value is in the back end of a draft. Let's see. Baltimore just went, so now I got to figure out which defense I want. Oh, you know what? I like that defense. That Evan. Oh, you already took New England, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
I might go Washington just because of that defensive line. Hopefully they'll be better. Oh, you know what? Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's usually a pretty safe bet for defense. Yeah, we're gonna go Pittsburgh. Mainly because I don't really like Washington. All right, so let's kind of look at some of the team. Let's look at mine and Evan's team and see how we did. Evan has Derek Carr, Jamar Chase, Marquise Brown, Ezekiel Elliott, Josh Jacobs, Travis Kelce, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Darnell Mooney, Kenneth Walker III, Trey Lance, Marquez Valdes-Scantling, Damian Pierce, and Dante Foreman, Matt Prater in the New England defense. Solid, well-rounded team. I think I'd be nervous about your running backs.
Yep,
but between your receivers and Kelce, I feel like you should be fine. And you just got to wait that week one waiver wire for the guy who shows up. There's always a running back who blows up.
True.
I have Patrick Mahomes, A.J. Brown, Rashad Bateman, Najee Harris, Javonte Williams, Kyle Pitts, Elijah Moore, Ramondre Stevenson, Michael Carter, Russell Gage, Treylon Burks, Michael Gallup, Tyler Algier, Nick Folk in the Pittsburgh defense. Honestly, this is a much better team than I thought it was going to end up being.
It's a good team.
Yeah, I think it's solid.
All right, let's knock out the bookkeeping. Everybody, this is Evan Waleed. The Twitch stream is Football Absurdity. The YouTube channel
Before
is
we
Football
go,
Absurdity.
actually, do we have a grade?
No,
I feel like we got. Huh?
No,
we got a grade.
We're not rating.
Oh, we are. Come on, let's do it right. Mainly because I got a B+.
Oh, you want the grade? Sorry, I thought you said raid.
Grade. Yeah, no, I was talking about the grades.
I thought you said raid.
No, grade.
Okay, what? I don't know if you know this, but Yahoo will email you a draft grade afterwards. I don't have it.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have it either, which is weird. I thought it came already.
Well, while we're waiting, the site is footballabsurdity.com. The Twitter is fballabsurdity. And the Discord where we talk about all this stuff ad infinitum is also Football Absurdity. Football Absurdity. We want to give you all your advice and beer sheets and help you out, and we love you. All right, let's see what the Yahoo.
It's not giving me a goddamn grade. Where's my grade? Does it take that long to grade? We're done.
Usually does.
Send it out. Yeah.
It's not like it's spending a lot of time on these. They're novelty purposes only.
Yeah. All right. I was so excited for my B+ grade, and then I realized it was that other draft.
I got a B.
That I didn't work. All right. I'm going to keep hitting refresh until I get a goddamn grade. Or, we could just end it.
I got a grade.
You got a grade?
Yeah.
Let me see. Do I finally have a grade? Let's see. Give me a grade.
Standings. Oh, it's coming the.
You sure you got a grade? I don't got a grade.
Yeah, I got a B.
Just got a grade. I got an A-.
You got second place and I got fourth. All right, I'll take it because I know what I'm doing.
I got second place. Huh, interesting. But I'm going to the report card to see all the standings. It's not showing up.
Yeah. Try hitting standard.
I am trying to hit. Oh, there we go. Finally showed up here.
For me for whatever reason.
All right. I got the A-. Ernest got the. Okay, interesting. I want to look at Ernest's team to see if he deserves a better grade than me. He has Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Mike Williams, Christian McCaffrey, David Montgomery, Mike Gesicki, Breece Hall, Henderson Jr., Chris Olave, Logan Thomas, Robbie Gould, and the Los Angeles defense. I don't know. It's close. I get it, but I don't think it's that close. I think I have a more balanced team. So I'm going to say they're wrong.
I'm just happy I got fourth. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Everyone can
see. I mean, but you don't have to know what you're doing. If you know players and who you like, you're fine.
Yeah, that's true. I did reach a little. And
Yeah.
I'm happy I
Who
did.
cares about reaching? Yeah. Number one thing about you're not reaching if you're getting a guy you want.
That's very
Remember
fair.
that.
Very fair. All right.
All right.
You got anything you want to say before we get out of here? We just hit our 3rd hour of streaming, so great job.
Yeah. Hey, thank you guys for joining us. We'll be doing this all summer to help you guys get prepared for your fantasy football. Then we'll have a bunch of great in-season content. We're working on it. We're working on trying to make you money and get you the best projections you can. So follow us at Football Absurdity, and I don't know. You do all that stuff better than I do, so I'll let you do it.
We love you. Bye-bye.
All right. Goodbye.
And we are off the air. Cool. Thanks for sticking around for that. Oops.